Hello, everybody. You don't really get intro title screens like this anymore, do you? You know what? Here's a monster girl with booba. You can tell you're in for a retro experience, can't you already? Like, yep, I bet this game looks pixelated. Goes for the low poly aesthetic. Indeed, exactly, right? You'll see the more high-tech and modern a game is, the less sexualization you can put into it. It's not about the graphics engine just rejecting it. I know, no patriarchy here. But hello everybody, how you doing tonight? You guys having a good one? I told you I was going to play this game tonight. Most of you have probably never even heard of this game, but it's in early access and I kind of like the look of it, so I decided to check it out. Essentially, I believe it's like a first-person, almost Deus Ex-like game set in like a supernatural Wild West or something? If you couldn't tell from like the monster lady on screen. But I'm sure it'll be a fun time. You guys will enjoy it. You'll get to hear me whisper sweet nothings into the microphone as weird shit plays out in front of you. You know, I kind of wonder about all these games that now have a join Discord button on their title page. If like in the future if Discord is still around, if that's just gonna be like, wow, that's aged horribly, hasn't it? It's kind of like seeing the Windows Live button on a game these days. If you try to boot it up and play it, it's like, oh, log on to Windows Live. And you're like, oh yeah, not a thing anymore. So I have to think eventually Discord will go the way the same thing as every other chat program has gone. Looks interesting. I literally saw one person streaming this like a month ago, and I was like, you know what, I think I'll play that game. She's got a weird hand? Well, she's not human, I don't believe. Hello, I'll try brewing my first pot of non-alcoholic mead today. Isn't the point of it to be out? I mean, it feels weird that it's non-alcoholic. I mean, mead's like honey, fermented honey alcohol, right? So you're just getting like fermented honey then? I don't know. I'm not sure how that would taste. Can't drink? Oh, well, same. I don't really drink either, but I mean, would it... I'm just trying to like, the idea of like, I didn't know that was a thing, you could have non-alcoholic mead. How do you have, I mean, how do you even make a non-alcoholic beverage? I've never actually thought about that. I assume because it's non-alcoholic, there's no fermenting involved, right? So is it even really an alcoholic beverage at that point if there's no fermenting involved? Or distilling it? At that point you're just making like a drink, like almost the same as like any other drink. But regardless, let me send off my Discord announcement. Hopefully Twitch will get on the ball and send off those announcements so we can get started. Western, yeah, not too many Western thing games are there. Though I did notice a pretty interesting looking vampire game that's came out on Steam recently. It's apparently doing really well. I believe it's V Rising or something like that. It's a top-down RPG though. Usually if it's an RPG, I don't really want to buy it in early access, but then again I bought this and this is an RPG. Thoughts on Death Stranding 2 apparently happening? I don't think that game needed a sequel, to be honest. I mean, the entire concept feel like it's pretty fleshed out and doesn't need any more. I mean, are we going to be delivering packages again? The entire game? I mean, that was neat. Well, a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was kind of neat. The first time, I don't think I'd want to do another game full of it, though. What the fuck is this? Supernatural retro western. There's a bunch of tags for you. Water, apple juice, blackberries, and a fair bit of honey. I thought of the recipe while writing up a fantasy. So you're just like mixing it together? Because like I said, if it's non-alcoholic, then that means no fermenting or distilling, right? That just sounds like a smoothie to me. Smell it in the air. The air is thick with Geist. I don't know what that reference is for. Should I recognize that? Geist? I don't know why I'm so sniffly tonight either. I'm not sick. I said not yet, anyways. Maybe it's the allergy. Yeah, it is allergy season, isn't it? And I did go outside earlier. Oh well. So, let's check the options real quick. Well, no graphical options whatsoever, huh? That's pretty sad. Pretty much letting it chill overnight before a proper taste test. I hope it goes well for you. Maybe you can sell it one day. How's the script coming along? Slowly. Well, way slower than I would like. I'd like it to be, you know, I should have been like halfway done with it by now, but you know, things have happened. It's kept me busy in other ways. However, I'll be like definitely like putting ass to fire the next 2 days to like really like pump through it. Pretty much letting it chill overnight. Yeah, like I said, let me know how it goes. Maybe post some photos of it. The hell is this game? Well, the word West should clue you in. The word Blood should be your second clue, and then the monster girl on the screen should give you like your final. Like, wait a minute, let's see if we can put all this together. Like, okay, West as in Wild West, Blood as in Yogori, and then Monster Hand on Monster Girl as in Supernatural. And the fact that it's sexualized means it's probably a retro experience too. So you got, when you're playing games, you don't know what it is, chat. You can you can do your own internal algorithm to like put all the parts together. Sci-fi shooter based on Star Trek. And here we see someone who failed game math. That's right, game math. My new hot series coming to YouTube soon. Nothing of selling it. I'm hoping it'll be good. I mean, hey, who knows? You could like shop it around. Maybe people like it. Ever do D&D nights? Oh, even better then. Forgive me, chat, for Forgive chat for not having basic intuition. Hey, some of the people just like come in and want to have their immediate answer, and it's my job to challenge that. It's like, no, use those thinking parts you got. But hey, I'm sure once I start playing it, which is right now, it'll all become clear. Are you ready, chat? Now, this game is in early access, so it's not finished yet, so it will probably be something of a rough experience in places. Alright, yeah, you talk to the nearby totem to get your bearings. Yeah, that's an early access opening to a game. Just start you right into the level till you go talk to an item. But even though it's the Wild West, it kind of reminds me of Deus Ex. Just with the low poly everything.
Oh, it worked. It worked. And he is even in one piece.
Ooh.
Oh, me? You mean us? Nothing but an amalgamation of souls. More important question is, who are you?
Now, see, we're missing the intro animation or something that would have given us some context to this. I think Dark Watch did this better. Dark Watch is more like a third-person anime, kind of, almost like anime experience, right? Whereas this is like clearly Western. As in, you know, the West, not the Wild. Shut up.
We brought you
It's more like Deus Ex meets Supernatural.
From whatever place you've been before. We know of your exploits and achievements. Your fame reaches wide across the country. The nasty rumors about you reach even further. You're our ace in a sleeve.
You're rewatching your Metal Gear Solid videos today, and you sound a bit different. Might have just been different microphone settings. Every few years, I usually change up my microphone settings a little bit, which can affect the way a video sounds. Or maybe my voice just changed. I don't know. Has my voice changed? I mean, that can't happen, right? Did you learn to use it better? Dark Watch was a supernatural. Yeah, I'm aware. I know what Dark Watch is. It was also highly sexualized. You had like a vampire thought with you. 2 of them, in fact.
Before you ask, no.
Still sound the same? Well, sometimes videos can sound a little bit different from my streams too.
That's the nature of every summoning. It must have a reason.
Go through a second puberty? I'm usually like, my voice is cracking every other stream. I think I'm still going through a constant puberty.
And a reason you have as an
my body's like a weird amalgamation of like different age periods.
Torch in the dark. Your spark will become the flame.
Brain of preteen, body of teenager, of ambition of a middle-aged man. I could just get a fast car and a younger girlfriend. But also, man, Cheerios are really good. But you know what's even better? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Also, what's wrong with my voice, Bob? So you can just all 3 at once.
Search for the evil lurking in this world. Smell the sulfur in the air. Taste the corruption.
Oh wow, I get a toy in my cereal? Awesome.
Shattered reality. Sense the vitriol staining the remains. Only then will you be free again and able to leave.
Alright, smell things, taste things, and search for evil. Pure sugar shot directly into my veins. And also it's colored too. Hold left control or use C to toggle. You don't have a weapon, get past the enemy. Oh. A little bit of thief in this game too. Okay. Notice the direction meter at the bottom of the screen. There's also a compass at the top of the screen. So I see a little ear icon too. I guess that's how much noise I'm making until he hears me. You are being chased. Run to the tunnel. I guess they just like, yeah, you'll... Hide and wait till the enemy is bored and waiting. Okay, yeah, this is the tutorial. Oh, for some reason, I thought that was like a can of snuff. Is there any game out there that lets you actually have like interactive like cans of snuff? Like, oh, you found it. Like, put in a dip. You know, it's the grossest habit out there, but I know a lot of people who do it. Haven't really, but I should force myself someday. What is it? Pure sugar? Okay, I'm just catching up with chat. How'd you guys enjoy the stream yesterday, by the way? I know I can't really pay too much attention to chat while I'm playing a multiplayer game like that, but I always try. You know, it's like, you know what? Every once in a while, I like to do a multiplayer stream. There is a weapon line down there. Very useful indeed. Tried Timberwolf Chew once, and Smith... I've never had Chew. I mean, there's no reason to ever do it, unless she's like, oh, well, it's better than smoking, I guess. I wonder if, like, the whole vape thing, the vape craze, has put, like, a, you know, a damper on the sales of chewing tobacco and dip, because that used to be, like, the smoking alternative. It was grosser, and you could still get, like, cancer from it, but people like, at least my lungs aren't shot. We were talking about Amnesia. The game's never played them. I'm curious. Only the first one's worth playing. Inventory I and equip the weapon in primary slot. You can equip it at 2 weapons. Big weapons fit only in the primary slot, while small ones fit. Okay. I'm playing a Western. The first game I get is a hatchet. True, I'm tired of having a bottom jaw. The only chew I've ever had is Big League bubblegum. Good stuff. No, I like my chewing gum in like string form. Tool single user automatics to be equipped at special slots. Serious? Okay, that just bandages. Clean bandage to heal the wound better than the rags. Immediately stops healing and bleeding and heals 10 HP per second. Okay. On number 3.
I will need that.
What does the feather do? Increases stamina regeneration by 25%, lowers max stamina by 10%. Effect does not stack with other Birdman's feathers. By the way, chat, my foot is in pain right now. I don't know how I sprained it, but for somehow my foot ended up sprained today. And now I'm just like, if I try to move it too much, it's like, it's like really stiff. Do you ever have that happen where you like injure yourself, but you don't remember the injury actually happening? It's like, why is this wrong? Like, shouldn't I have felt the pain of like moving it and positioning it incorrectly? Use left mouse button or right mouse button for light attacks, or hold right mouse for heavy attacks. Attacks from surprise deal much more damage. Sorry, your foot. Well, it's fine as long as I'm not moving it. I'm just one of those. I'm just in that. Like, how did I even injure it? Because I didn't do anything special with it. I was sitting down for most of the day. Might be time to amputate. I mean, it might turn gangrenous. You know, people used to die back in the day of stubbing their toe and getting an infection in it. Wasn't there like a famous musician that did that? He like stabbed his, well, he like broke his toe, but then it got like, infected. Mirror, I'm here. Hi, I'm here. I'm so busy, but here I am. And you did that in all caps too, huh? That means you're excited or panicking. At my age, that could be me. I just slept wrong. You know, I usually don't really wake up with pain. That's not me. I just for somehow sprained a muscle in my foot, and I don't know how.
I will need that.
Bob Marley? Oh, Bob Marley. I've not really, outside of like the old Oh, some of his I'm only familiar with a couple of his songs, really. Scribbles on paper, maybe it's important. Can I read it? Animated dead, a seemingly mindless creature born from malicious dark magic, is not quite the species worth observing. They can stare at a wall for hours, seemingly even enjoying it, and shamble thoughtlessly around until they spot a living creature. Apparently, sight of living beings wakes something inside of them, a murderous instinct behavior. It is expected these pathetic creatures are not an issue to be experienced hunter, but only a fool would underestimate a whole group of animated deads. When it spots a living being, it will simply try to destroy with its claws. At times, it can even charge, showing surprising speed, which has proven fatal for many novice hunters. Dart squat represent. No, I did leg day a few days ago, so it wasn't today. I'm just somehow like the muscles on the top of my foot are like, stiff. Wait, we can loot the dead. Take the coin. Healing potion. Ah. See people, but how's that going for you? Remember when Snoop Dogg was claiming to be Bob Marley reincarnated? Remember when Snoop Dogg said all sorts of other crazy shit? Seems like every few years he pops up with something, new to say. Or changing his name. Oh, finally.
I have too much of those.
Weapon. Firearms can use different types of ammunition. Switch between ammo types using V or an R to reload. You can unstock weapon to inventory. Okay. I got two different types. What kind of ammo do I have, though? Golden short ammo. Despite desperate times call for desperate people. One of those desperate damage is inflicted, increased by 100%. And what do I have equipped right now? Rusty revolver. I'm not sure how that ammo thing works. It didn't describe the other one to me. Hey, remember when Snoop Dogg actually just made music that was really fucking good? Does he still do that? Okay, there's another thing I wanted to check out before I go this way. Remember when Snoop Dogg never really stopped being cool? I mean, he's definitely cooler than me. That's for sure right now. No doubt about that, but... I don't know, has he actually made music in a while, or is he retired from that? I wasn't really sure on that one. Now, let's see what's down this way.
Oh, good. Ammo.
What you got? I think I'll hold off equipping that just yet. Bob Marley didn't die from stubbing his toe, but he had skin cancer that was found after an injury to his foot. Mighty unfortunate. So I'm guessing it already progressed to stage 5, because I'm pretty sure they could have amputated if it was skin cancer. Or was it stage 4 or 5, which is the one where it's like, yeah, you're kind of fucked. Like, how do you miss, skin cancer in your foot? Does he just... I'm pretty sure I see my feet on a daily basis, because, they're just so sexy. How can I not just sit there and look at them from time to time? Maybe he had, an aversion to it. Think it was stage 4, yeah. First thing is, well... You know what, but now stage 5 is super cancer. He has made some recently. He did a song with Ice Cube and E40, and I can't remember the other guy. There's like a lot of performers have like gone to this state of being where they just appear as cameos in other performers like music. Like so and so featuring so and so.
You won't find any answers lingering here. Better move towards the dark places. And
He didn't want to amputate.
goals.
He did a skin graft, but it didn't help. Yeah, I would fuck that toe. Who needs a toe anyways if it's gonna? Yeah. I feels like he had the same thing going on as like, what's his name? Okay, there's plenty of people who have died from stupid decisions with cancer. I don't have to go into details. But Steve Jobs, he had like a far more dangerous form of cancer, but they discovered it early, and he's like, no, I'm gonna like drink a lot of juice and yoga. That'll be good enough. That takes a brave and a stupid man to think you can get rid of cancer with like juicing and yoga. Watching this stream for the first time ever on my new laptop, I was like a click away from buying a new GPU, speaking of computer hardware. I decided, like, I'll wait a little bit longer to see if it goes down in price of another $100. That's so it gets closer to, like, actual price. Prostate, yeah, it was, Steve Jobs, I think, actually, his was Maybe it was prostate. I know it was the one that's really fast acting, but they actually discovered it early, and he could have probably had survived, but decided not to like go into actual treatment.
Search for the evil lurking in this world.
Steve Jobs wasn't much of a
Smell the
loss.
sulfur
Hey, the
in
man gave you,
air,
smartphones.
taste the corruption.
That changed your life, didn't it?
Understand the shattered
Still, he's an
reality.
asshole. Yeah, I get it.
Sense the
Pancreatic
ritual
cancer is a really
stain
nasty one to get.
remains.
Pretty much most of the
Only
time when it gets
then
diagnosed, you're
will
already
free
dead.
again and able
But every
to
once in a while,
live.
someone catches it early, and if they do that, they can usually save your life. I've always heard pancreatic cancer is like some of the fastest acting shit you can ever get. Don't own a smartphone? Well, you've held out that long, huh? I applaud. Pancreatic cancer killed your grandmother and several friends. Once you hit like 40, you should probably maybe start looking into getting like regular testing then. Sometimes they can run in the family, sometimes not. But if you ever have like some type of cancer, there's more than one case of it in your family, it's always worth considering. Like, hey, certain age now, maybe go in for like that colonoscopy if it's whatever it is, if it's like colon cancer or something else. Press J to access your journal and check out your current objective. Oh, the hell, is this me? Should I look for someone to help me figure out where I am and what is going on? So what's this game about? Think of something like Deus Ex and Thief, only set in like a supernatural Wild West. So a pretty actually interesting aesthetic. It's best to remove all non-essential organs from your body as soon as possible. Once the technology exists to like put all sorts of like synthetic and nanotech organs in us, we should all definitely go for that. I got misdiagnosed as having a burst appendix when I was 10. The doctor told my parents I was going to die. It turned out to be a stomach virus. Damn. So they didn't like operate on you, did they? Hi Dart, first time in one of your live streams. Hey, Ouroboros. Ouroboros. You've chosen a good name because we like talking about Albert Wesker here sometimes. And his Ouroboros will achieve complete global saturation. But hey, welcome to the stream. Everyone give him a big welcome. He's new here. That means he's fresh. Okay, what am I doing? I'm not sure on which I want to go this way yet. You are a cowboy, yeehaw, Danger Jones. Yeah, I got a lot of names. Well, you're not supposed to call it a cult. It's a friendship organization. All right, gotta get the terminology right. How is the game so far? So far, it's still the tutorial section of the game, but I like the aesthetic and the mood of it. Greetings, you must be the lovely Claire Redfield. They didn't operate, but they did bring a poopo in Make-A-Wish. They did bring a poopo in... Okay. A poopo? What is a poopo? Like, they literally thought you were dying, so they're like, hey, like, can we get this kid, like, someone to dress up as Batman and, like, come hug him? Papa, dog. Thought there was, like, some weird Spanish term or something. Oh, papa. Hello, are you friends? Safe zones. Here you can trade, for example, buying a map may prove useful. Some enemies may respawn upon your death or arrest. Speak with Shaman and Totem of Souls.
What is it? A dead man I buried walks again. I sense the restless spirits nearby.
I'm clearly a white guy, but I'm doing my best Native American accent. Hail, paleface. Have you come to buy maize? What happened to you? What happened to me? What happened to all of us?
Found a body, your body, among the remains of monsters, and decided to bury you in a manner akin to my tribe. I did all the proper rituals, but it was not enough, and strong spirits have brought you.
I am chief of this great casino.
I do not know if this is for a good or bad purpose.
In the state of Oklahoma, we are tax exempt.
I am nobody. Used to talk to.
Game is a bit low to anyone else. I can turn it up. You guys having trouble hearing the guy talk?
Now tribe shattered.
Might just be this guy's voice.
Wandering the lands, trying to fix what can be fixed, and later rest.
Because he is talking like this, tribe shattered. Meat and sheep.
I found a body.
Oh, I already asked that.
Your body. Good. Good. Walk
Hey, can I
on.
buy stuff from you?
May your footsteps never cease before you achieve your
It was a little low when I joined. Well, I had to. Yesterday I cranked my in-game volume so you guys could hear Kate's voice. So I had to turn it down. I didn't know how much to turn it to today. Alright, what do you sell? Small leather sack, which can be used to store various items. How much money do I have? Got a golden nugget worth 40, and then a single gold. So I've got $55. And this stuff is awfully expensive. I'm have to come back to that. Come back and wait, what is this? Raven skull, made from crystal. It's very delicate and finely crafted. Looks almost real. Close your eyes, crush it in your hand. Imagine a place you want to go to, and its magic will be unleashed. Oh. The map, I guess. Map of the canyons. Yeah, we'll buy this. Is that all I do? Oh, I had 10 now. Okay, I guess I gotta, like, sell these to him? Yeah, okay. While equipped, it will protect you from obtaining the new soul flaw upon death. Oh, okay, let's not sell that then. I'm not sure what a soul flaw is, but I'll probably got plenty of them. Alright, we got $50 more, so more ammo. Silver short ammo. Bone knife. Bandages. Gun ammo. That's only 3 bullets though. We'll buy that. Silver ammo, I'm guessing, is good against the dead, but that's pretty expensive. But then again... we'll just take all of his ammo. You have enough experience to level up. Open the character screen with H and select new skills. Alright, chat. You bit your tongue? Ooh. I never bite my tongue, but I sometimes bite them inside of my cheek. Let's see. What do we want? Melee, range, reload, trick. Better grip on your weapon of choice can change a lot. Decreases fire reload time. Weapons not using gunpowder are reloaded faster by 25%, so arrows, I guess. Increase yeah, we'll do this, I think, for the starting one. And then... increased chance of finding gold items by 10%. Comfort weapon. Steady aim. Lessens weapon sway when aiming. Yeah, we'll go for that. What's the next on the stream schedule after some indie fun? I don't know, I haven't decided, but I'm thinking of maybe playing Beyond Good and Evil soon. I've been waiting to play that for a while since I think chat might like it. So maybe Beyond Good and Evil. I did actually buy it on Epic Store this time, so it should work. I'm hoping. I used to own it on Steam, but the Steam version doesn't work.
It's not cursed.
Beyond isn't it? Yeah, it's actually a game I really enjoy. It's got a nice atmosphere. Not a lot of people played it though when it came out. And I'm pretty sure by this point the sequel is never happening. I got a sneeze, by the way, and it's coming out soon, but not fast enough.
Yes, tainted one.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Odd, restless soul you are. But there's something you could do. Take this packet. Journey past the tracks of fiery iron horse. Find a cave, which used to be a burial site for many of my tribe. Leave it there. It will help the spirits.
Oh no, anyway, what?
And if you kill any creatures disturbing the peace of spirits...
I think the hype ruined it for me because I heard about it so much. It had too big of Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't know. They never really did a good job of hyping it. They just showed you, like, yeah, here's our technology. They had some CG trailers for it. Some of those were good, but then whenever they showed gameplay off, it looked weak as fuck. Like, yeah, you got a jetpack and you can, like, fly around. Like, they never seemed like they got further than that.
I thank you.
The first one, oh yeah, well, the first one I still like because I like the world they created for it. and some of the
I'm
characters.
sure you will find
Has anyone called me
something
Kimosabi yet? I
useful,
don't think that...
kid.
Is that actually any tribe used the word Kimosabi in, like, several hundred years? I don't know, I always feel like that was something like white people thought they said. Like, oh yes, this is what the natives say. Kimosabi.
Since you're here, let us explain what is needed of you.
Talking about Beyond Good and
This
Evil. Well,
place
we're
has
talking
been
about both the first
corrupted
one and
by
the,
a
the
curse,
supposed
and
sequel.
you need to find its source. We don't know what has brought it to this land, so keep your eyes open. Bring us anything you may deem weird or disturbing. And if you happen to get lost, come to us. We may be able to help or ease your burden. For now, we know where you can begin your search. Follow the most strong scent of darkness around.
Darkness.
Under the burned church, within ruined city, you will find part of your answers.
Weird or disturbing? They're looking for furries. Those...
Anything
I wouldn't mind a
else?
first-person shooter where all your enemies are furries. That'd be an interesting idea. Why is this skull talking to you? Because I'm an undead reanimated warrior, and these things are like responsible for it. It's really all I know. I'm here to like, cleanse the land, and I'm the only one for the job. Yeah, let's see my... I don't want to use too many bullets right now, especially on these things. Darkness gets said, Nomura jumps through like just one day darkness in here. I know quite a bit about that. Can I not loot this thing? Guess not. You want to kill furries? Only in video game form. Just so we're aware. It's okay, I'll make them Nazi furries, then it becomes morally righteous. You love that axe? I mean, doing work. Oh, he's saying I got. Ooh, that was one swing, and that took me from 45 health to 19. We got its tooth. I'm gonna use this health potion though. One who knows nothing can understand nothing. Too bad they couldn't keep getting that. Why I turned into like Porky Pig for a second. Too bad they couldn't get that actor. Who was it? Billy Zane or something? I forget the name of the original guy, voice Ansem, to like keep doing the voice. Or did he? No, they didn't, did he? Because he actually like made the character somewhat interesting with his performance. We get another note. So, open map. The specific properties of dark magics and works in Barrowlands are still unknown, and spirits are another proof of our lack of understanding of these phenomenons. For a long time, it was assumed only matter can be subjected to the deformations and formed into new odd shapes. Discovery of spirits at view has expired, as we saw proof that even the essence of a living being, mostly human, can be altered and made invisible to the naked eye. The ethereal nature of spirits makes them less vulnerable to traditional firearms, but silver ammunition has been proved to be much more effective. Spirit shooters also know it to wait the spirit out, baiting it to charge attack. That's when the tormented soul is most exposed. He was replaced with, yeah, I guess he was too expensive. And then also they had different versions of him, so now it's Xehanort. And then even more versions after that. Who could keep track? And then it turned out his name wasn't even actually Ansem. Like, oh yeah, it wasn't my name, I just went by it, you know, reasons. You know, Xehanort, you know, Xehanort? I always called him Xehanort. Silver against spirits, girl would shred ass in this game. Hey, even The Witcher just took the idea from old folklore. Why did silver become like the idea of like, yeah, this is the pure metal you use against the unholy things? I mean, there has to be a reason. I mean, silver's nice, but why would we settle on that as like, yeah, this kills the undead? Dracula novel? I mean, it was a wooden stake in that. The whole thing was, I think vampires didn't become weak to silver until later in fiction. My character sounds like he's dying of, like, lung cancer. He was weak against silver? I don't know, you mean Bram Stoker's Dracula? I just remember him being, like, weak to sunlight and stakes. Like, werewolves are the things that are traditionally weak against silver. So I guess they've just been extrapolating it from them. Like, oh yeah, everything unnatural is weak to silver, by the way. Silver is antimicrobial, so is copper. Shit, where's my... Doesn't this equip? Shit. I didn't have my weapon equipped. Now I gotta do all that again. Oh, I lost my gold coin. Jesus Christ, I told you why a hunter killed a purported werewolf in France by melting a silver crucifix. Yeah, I know that werewolves have always been, like, weak to silver. But they've also been like, in recent more times in fiction, they'd be like, everything is weak to silver. What are you talking about? Oh, so when you die, things don't revive. Okay. Well, because I used in the coin, I guess. The chat is boiling Dartigan. Yeah, I'm not trying to have a conversation like Will Dartigan. Let's see. Use the gun. I haven't tried it yet. Whoops, that was a miss. Oh. Ooh, that reload time. What ammo am I using again? I think I'm using short ammo, right? Yeah, I got 3 left in the box, and okay, good. I'll show you why they call me Revolver. You know, I'm a bit slower to reload with my Colt. Reloading like this? It's a revolution! So exhilarating. Garlic makes vampires go into anaphylactic shock. So basically it's like just giving them too much, you know, seafood. Oh, how did you know? Actually, you know, when you think about it, vampires are just basically... I don't know why we're so afraid of vampires. They're about, like, it's about, like, you know, confronting someone who's got a peanut allergy. Like, what, holy water? Oh, that's a bit hard to get, but not impossible. Garlic, pretty easy. Well, you can't cross my threshold? No, well, that's pretty, you know, limiting. Oh, can't go over running water? Oh, yeah, you're kind of fucked if you're in, like, a place with a lot of rivers and creeks. Can't come out during the daytime? Yeah, that's most of the time on Earth, you know. What's that? You die from pretty much everything. Yeah, why do we consider vampires so tough? Never got that. Like, they have to have the very specific conditions met before they're actually a threat.
Never gets the job done.
So, the same with zombies. Zombies wouldn't really be that much of a threat either, since they're always so slow. But, you know, we like, for the purpose of movies, we make them always just sneaking up on everybody. Like, oh no, the slow... Just imagine like a herd of, like, 80, 90-year-olds with walkers, and then you're like, oh yeah, would you actually be threatened by that? No. Most of those weaknesses were invented for movies? Well, no, even like the original, like, fiction and then folklore vampires, like, yeah, they're like, die in the sunlight, garlic and all that other stuff. But that's part of their canon now, so, I mean... I guess if you're writing it, you can make it however you want, but that's the traditional way we look at them. What did I find? In comparison to typical animated dead, this variant maintains more human look, with clothing still present, alas, mostly in pieces, and heavy pickaxe in hand. My theory is that the miners who were still working at the height of the anomaly, transforming area into barren lands, are now the shambling undead excuses of life. What I find somewhat intriguing is that these miners still cling to their gold and they carry it around. Or maybe it's just a specific effect of rigor mortis that mind's last moments wasted on a treasure they keep on holding on to their little possessions out of habit, so to speak. Outside of this curiosity, these miners are about as threatening as interesting as animated dead. Government did tests and came to the conclusion that if zombies were real, even if they were slow Romero zombies, they could cause a lot of damage unless they were snuffed out quickly. Well, it's like I said, it's one, usually those depicted as like the infection spreading really fast once you get bitten. So immediately you know, like, okay, yeah, this, if someone gets attacked, you immediately know that, oh yeah, the person's gonna turn to a zombie. So you know to deal with them. And you know what? It's just, you deal with them by shooting them in the head. That's a pretty effective cure. Well, cure is not the right word to use there, but you know what I mean. Like that. See? No longer a problem. Same as a zombie. I get down there, though. I like the idea that the US government did a study on zombies, though. You think the... Wait. I wonder what other fictional, you know, threats the government has ever done studies on. Do you think, like, there's someone out there to give a presentation on how to deal with, like, a Saiyan? Just think about some guy was like, hey, Corporal, I need you to put together a presentation for Tuesday about how the US would respond if 2 Saiyans appeared in their moon pods. I mean, if you do zombies, you had to, like, go for that too, right? Oh shit. Oh shit. A lot of dudes. I'm dead. I just fell. Oh fuck. This game is a little harder than I thought. Oh shit. Shoddy. Oh fuck, it'd help if I loaded it. Not going well.
Let's stretch those.
Soul Flaw. You will receive one with every death. 3 of them will turn into a horrible curse. You resist the effects of Soul Flaw using potions and artifacts. That's my Soul Flaw. How do I check my Soul Flaws? Feebleness. Your maximum stamina is lowered by 5%. This effect will become much more serious when the curse is completed. Ooh. Yeah, I also ran through some ammo down there. And these guys do actually revive. Shit. Horrible night to have a curse. What did that curse do to you in that game? I never played that one, but I know the line. Marines, when the Area 51 raid, were informed of how to counter the Naruto running. They posted the... I saw that, actually. Didn't know if it was real or not, but it seemed like it was, you know, official. But I really want to see the report on how to deal with Saiyans. Look, Corporal. This is how you deal with a Saiyan prince if he ever comes down and talk about his pride. And there's a big guy like you that wants to fight you first. Why not? It could happen. It's just as realistic as a zombie attack. What about a kaiju? There's gotta be at least a kaiju report, right? Idea is that during the final boss fight of CV1, Simon was cursed by Dracula. If Simon didn't resurrect and kill Dracula again, he'd eventually die. If Simon didn't resurrect Dracula and kill him again, is that what you mean? Why even let the pods land? Saiyans can't breathe in space. I don't know. Didn't they like wasn't like a... I remember there like one episode I saw where like they had like Vegeta and Raditz like in like on like an asteroid that clearly wouldn't have much of an atmosphere. Hey Rune, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Challenge a Saiyan into a fist fight? I mean, I gotta think about how modern technology would be used to fight them. Because if you remember back in that arc, Raditz completely sunk a navy single-handedly. You're trying to find Dracula's body parts and resurrect him in that game. Yeah, I've only ever played Symphony of the Night and those 2 like Lord of Shadow games that were, you know, more recent. Vegeta and Nav. Oh yeah, I kept saying Raditz, the other guy. But that was canon, I know, so we had to like think of a proper strategy. Otherwise, that can happen again. Never forget, right? Never forget how how Nappa single-handedly destroyed the entire navy. Thousands killed. Never again. They made hats and everything for that tragedy. Hey, wasn't it kind of like fucked up how like how weak Earth was, and then after the Frieza arc was over, like you came back to Earth, like, oh yeah, we have cyborgs that are stronger than everything else. I mean, it wasn't canon. It doesn't matter. Everyone thinks it is canon. No one reads the fucking manga of Dragon Ball. At least not in the West. That's why we all call it Dragon Ball Z, even though that is not the name. Let me loot the body. Cyborg exists in the yeah, but they weren't as powerful as they were in like later on in the series. What about Doom's situation? Well, he's doing his job. You know, God bless. Thank the Doom guy for his service. What is this game? Deus Ex Thief-style retro immersive sim game, but set in like a supernatural Wild West. I guess I can sell these, right? They will trader will pay well for this item. All right. Also got some neat mechanics though. What is this note? Notes in the miner. I want to find this one. Okay, I've read that one already. Guess I can sell these ethereal nature spirits. I've read that. Interesting study could be written by observing alteration known as prodigal daughter in the circles of hunters and daredevils brave enough to venture into barren lands. While it remains mostly human, at least on first glance the damage done by dark magics to its brain seems to be most severe, even if it maintains ability to speak. Creatures suffer from heavy use of megalomania, seeing itself as a beautiful young lady and demanding total and unconditional admiration for the whole world, all the while wearing a mask that hides deformation and dreadful countenance, and carrying a shotgun. Therefore, it is best to kill Prodigal Daughter swiftly, if possible, as any prolonged combat may prove fatal. Shooting in the face will break the mask and make the creature more aggressive, which may be undesirable. Anything that may reveal the ugliness, be it a living being or even an inanimate object, like a mirror, becomes the target of a vicious and furious attack. The creature will not cease its attacks until its target is destroyed or itself annihilated. Because the heroes were much more powerful by then, so then yeah, but it still is kind of stupid. Glad to see Dart is playing Blood West. I finished the early access version a while ago, and once you figure out that you should use guns instead of melee for most enemies, it becomes a lot easier, especially with the AI not noticing gunfire as much as you would think. Yeah, but I only got so many rounds right now, so I'm holding on to the axe. But I don't plan to like finish the early access version. Usually when I play an early access game, I only play a little bit, then wait to be finished. Hopefully though, it doesn't take many years to do that. The latest issue of the Super manga has a flashback where Bardock came home to Gina and his family, stayed home for 3 days, and went, alright, time to go genocide another planet. Well, it's just like that's where Goku gets his bad parenting from then, apparently. You know, that actually makes sense. I don't think I want to go across the bridge just yet. I want to continue exploring. There's like a cave system. So I might want to go to the trader and like sell some stuff. Piccolo's a better dad. Yeah, that's pretty much obvious at this point. Vegeta's a better dad than him. Just love how casual Bardock was at genocide. I mean, he's a good... You know what? They had to make him like a good guy, even though he's like doing horrible things.
May your footsteps never...
Alright, you buy these, right? Thank you. What about these notes? And with that, I've got $45 so I can buy more ammo. It looks like his ammo restocks good. It doesn't require ammunition. Arrows never go down. Every arrow costs 3 HP. Right now I think it's just 1 ammo. You want to defeat a Saiyan, you kick them in the dick, or you just be a very demanding wife. Let's just picking the perk that gives you higher chance of for enemy loot. You get plenty of ammo that way. Which one was it? I think I saw it. Was it, Gold Prospector? Increase the chance of finding gold items, or maybe not. Looter, probably. Increase the chance of finding loot on monsters. Okay, yeah, that's... Wow, 50%? That's a bit much. I've already been over this. Okay, it's time to go down to the cave. Where I died last time. You love a bridge? I love good bridges. I've noticed there's every time there's a popular anime anymore, it gets its own little YouTube abridged series of questionable quality. Some of them are just like really bad too. There's only been like a handful of like really good abridged series, I feel. Have you ever played Dark Watch? That game is similar. I have not. Turns out there's quite a few games that go for this whole Western, like, horror aesthetic. But I know about Dark Watch. That's where you're like the goth vampire when you got like a goth girlfriend as well. But it's also third person. Or wait, no, that was first person, wasn't it? In Dark Watch, you're a vampire. I'm not a vampire in this game, though. Good. I feel like a lot of modern abridged people feel like if they just have characters swear that's comedy, or like mention your current events. I mean, as long as they're having fun, it doesn't really matter. But I have to be, you know, there's not nearly as good as, say, like the original, like, bridge series usually were. I think the last one I saw that seemed like it was, you know, recently popular was the one for, like, I've never seen the anime, so I have no idea if it's any good, but it's like Sword Art Online. And I really only know that for, like, one line where it's like, they're talking like, you know, cross-dressing character or something. Like, no, you're fucking not. No, I know. I said you're fucking not. It's like, alright, that's pretty funny. That's all I know about it, though, so I assume it's good based off one line I've heard. Who moans in my direction? Having characters in Dragon Ball swear like some edgy 13-year-old. Well, I don't remember them really doing that too much in, you know, in the Team 4-star stuff.
Welcome here.
Good. Now this game's a little bit Thief, a little bit Deus Ex. Not a bad pairing. What do you guys think the best anime line is? Someone's probably gonna mention something ironic. Rather than the actual best line. No, that was early fan subs where they constantly have stuff like Vegeta call Goku the F word and say shit. Oh, I never saw any of those. I've only ever seen Team 4-star stuff. Fun fact, the Team 4-star people were included as actors in Dragon Ball Z Kai as a joke, and it was great. Doesn't like Team... I don't know what Team 4-star does these days anymore. Are they doing anything? I haven't really kept up with them. Are they just like... Aren't they like doing like professional like dubbing or something? We're planning on it? Team 4-star is an official dubbing company? I mean, I guess that's a, you know, step up for them. Probably more of your reliable income. Okay, let's go down this way. Where was the way I go to get down again? This was not the right way. No, Taka does this Nappa voice. I was unaware of the Ghost Nappa. You never saw Ghost Nappa before? They basically just like the Nappa guy so much they had to keep bringing him back with the Ghost character version of him. That everyone loves it. We gotta keep doing the jokes. In Xenoverse? Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. I don't really know much about current Dragon Ball stuff. Keep in mind. Hmm. What was the path I needed to go down? To get down where I died that time. That's where I came in, so this way. Xenoverse is a set of games where you make your own Dragon Ball. Oh, okay. One of the games, Akara, so I know even less about it. Alright, since everything that's down here is like raring to rip my balls off, I'm gonna just get my shotgun ready. Also, maybe I should, like, throw a Molotov down there as well. You're dead. We need another Xenoverse? Like that game, do you? Isn't, like, every Dragon Ball game usually the same? Like, hey, let's redo the most famous story arcs again. For, like, the 15th millionth time. How'd that miss? Okay, okay, I see how it is. This pistol is a little shitty, isn't it? Okay, let's use a bandage then. Here's another bandage. Oh, I can only use one? Oh, I can only use one. You made a huge mistake in asking your roommate what he thinks about the Ukraine situation. His response was one of the countries who ever help would help us under any circumstances. What is he's... Is this being a nihilist? Like, yeah, you know, no one will ever... Like, one, we're not going to be invaded anytime soon over in the US. So we don't really have to worry about asking for that kind of help. So, not sure what his argument is. You know, it's like, but obviously, there's a thing called NATO, and yeah, they would. Kind of like in the, you know, the whole point of NATO is like, hey, you know that Article 5 thing? So your friend needs, you know, to know proper, like, history and everything else because he's being dumb. Do I just, like, walk off? Oh, wow, we're going back to 90s ladders, huh? 90s video game ladders and FPS chat in a modern day... I wonder if they're doing that intentionally. Let's make our ladders shitty. Why not? People will enjoy it. Alright, a lot of dead things down here from last time. Good. What exactly doing? Well, they didn't get to make any money off their bridge series, did they? Since it was, you know, that was like their agreement. Like, yeah, we won't make money off this. So they did it really on, like, you know, let's like make it. So there's a reason why they didn't do any more bridge series after that, except for like the one they could make money off, which is Final Fantasy VII Abridged. All their money came from like fan shirts, yeah. So they directly off the video stuff, they couldn't make money off it. Oh shit, I'm wounded. Just sucks that people don't see helping others as the right thing to do. Well, most people do, I feel. Maybe your friend is just an asshole. What in tarnation be this? It's a pretty solid, alright game so far. However, it is early access, so it's still not finished. Sounds like the US from 1939 to 41, yeah, a bit of isolationist. Or maybe it's just one of those... There are some people who are so anti-war that they actually are just kind of dumb and naive. Like, no, we can definitely negotiate every possible problem away. Really now? What was all that shit we tried to do with Putin before he literally invaded? Like, everyone was like telling, like, brah, no, brah, dude, this is like a bad idea, brah, don't do it. You know, the world leaders say brah, just so you're aware. Like, no, Putin, brah, listen, brah, I gotta tell you, man, I don't like this idea. And he still went through it, he's like, no. He said, well, actually, don't worry, comrade, I'm not going to, like, invade Ukraine. I'm definitely not going to do it. Definitely not. And then, you know, like, brah, you said you were gonna do it, brah. It's the funniest I could possibly make international politics by saying the word brah a lot. Honestly, I'd love to see if C-SPAN ever made that change. Like, yeah, I'd like to speak to the good senator of Virginia, my good friend, Senator McNeil, who's a proper bruh. Got my back. Alright, this joke is dead. No war is disagreement over ownership of country and other people's right to have things that I like and want myself.
That'll come in handy.
But it doesn't seem like things are going very well for the Ruskies right now. Maybe they bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Like, we are a very strong superpower army. We kick lots of ass like Hollywood action hero, yes? And what they didn't realize is they've been the villains in so many movies since the 80s for a very good reason. Let's see, who am I gonna kill? How is Ukraine? I mean, it's not good. No one being invaded by a larger neighbor is good, but you know what? They're surprisingly not doing too bad. I mean, they've been equipped with like a bunch of like really good, you know, rocket launchers and everything else, so... making, you know, mincemeat out of a bunch of tanks and armor. Hey, they even like sunk an actual major warship too. Like a big fucking warship, not like a dinky little like riverboat or something. Like literally like launch platform, like anti-air missiles and stuff. You stand Ukraine, you're on the right side of history, as they say. Can I even get over there to that guy? Can. Let's check over here first. You know, I had something to share from a Stellaris game of mine, but now I might not be appropriate. I should be fine. Let me see, go down that way, but I'm gonna... okay, there's something up here. Boy.
Ammo.
Okay, this... oh, I see. This is a shortcut. I could have gone this way instead of going that way. Alright. Putin has Parkinson's? I've heard it was cancer. Maybe we're lucky and has both. Shaky cancer. They have superior military but horrible command and control. It's like having a Porsche. I've heard they have like really bad, what is it, NTSC corps, where they don't really have like our equivalent of like sergeants, like to guys that are like giving orders directly in the field as the shit is going down. So it's all very top heavy. It's like, no, you must capture a road. Commander says so. And they'll like spend a few hundred troops and like a dozen tanks trying to take it. It's weird that every single area of this game looks exactly the same. Well, it is a desert, so I mean, it's kind of appropriate. And it's also trying to look like an older game, so it means lots of brown. And, you know, when everything's like pixelated textures, yeah. So, if you're going for the retro experience, I guess, you know, the purists would demand everything look kind of the same. NCO? Well, yeah, what did I say? NTSCO or something? But yeah, they don't really have, like, proper like that, so they don't have, like, our equivalent. I think it's like sergeants, right? Where they're like, hey, you're in command of this squad, keep them alive, and complete the objective, use your creativity or something. Headshot. Also, Mayo McNasty, thank you for the 26 months, man. Sergeants? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I've learned a lot about military recently because I've just been paying attention to that whole stuff going on. I was talking to these guys on Discord and I brought up the Infamous 2 and one dude goes, oh man, that's retro. Like, you fucking what? Man, retro is always changing, you know. Retro always be changing. Stuff gets older and now it enters the retro category. I mean, PS3, Xbox 360 generation, that's 2 generations ago, you realize, of consoles. Caves do look like flat and they lack landmarks. Well, like I said, I wonder how much this would be changed. Like, this is an unfinished game, so... But I would probably assume the texture stuff isn't going to change too much. Like, this is like the look they're going for. But I don't really mind something that goes for like a retro aesthetic and looks a little flat. How the fuck is Infamous retro? Because someone was a kid when it came out and now they're an adult. That's how retro works, you realize. That's all it really takes. Like, oh man, I remember playing that when I was a kid, and now they're an adult, and it's retro now. Hey, Doctor Baby, thank you for the 15 months. Sick 'em up, zombie. Reach for the sky, partner. I'm running low on bullets. Is that a fort? Silver fort, what? Trader will pay well for this item. I'll buy it at a high price. We gotta have more time to that, my guy. At least we don't get to like decide that because everyone plays at a different time in their life, and the younger you play something, the you know. So it's really all it takes, I think, is like 10 years to make something retro anymore. Because if you notice, chat, things move faster these days, especially graphics and game technology. I mean, look at the shit they're coming down the pipeline with Unreal Engine 5, and then just look at fucking what? It's like the games you're currently playing this year will probably be considered retro in like 5. Things are, you know, technology seems to be like it's speeding up development a little bit, so you better like pay attention. And I see something under the bridge. Oh, there's something under the bridge over there. How do you get that safely though? Yeah, I don't know how you get that without dying. Watched a vid on Unreal Engine 5. Well, I mean, like Rune is here. Rune can actually probably like, tell you a lot about Unreal Engine 5, I'm imagining. But it does look really... How much of that they can actually translate into actual like playable gameplay? It's still unknown. Like a lot of the stuff you've seen is just like, hey, this is how cool my in-engine like cutscene looks. And it's just like a flyby of the environment. Which is a bit different, but I'm assuming still a lot of it will be doable. Yeah, I'm not gonna like die trying to get that drink. Feels like one has really made use of the PS5's power as of yet. What are all these cross-gen? Well, they're doing that because no one owns PS5s. They've had a little trouble making a lot of them. Yeah, don't need to go back. It's okay, I guess we're going outside the cave now. John, I got a question for you guys. Do you think I should try to... I can get like a 3080 right now, based on, you know, how they're in stock? Or should I wait and see if I can get a 4000 series card when those get announced? At the moment, I'd give an educated guess and say Nanite will be employed before Lumen in games. Nanites, I think, it let you have like a whole lot of detail, right? And Lumen's a lighting engine they have. Wait for the 4000 series? Well, like I said, if I wait for the 4000 series, I assume I'm probably going to be waiting till like early next year, because I doubt I'll be able to get one at launch. Those will get like, they'll make like 10 of them, and they'll get bought up immediately. Are there any rumors about the 4000 series? Are they like, no, do we have any idea what they're going to like be capable of? Your card is still more than recommended for any game. That's what I was thinking as well. Like, I'm not really having too much trouble playing stuff on the 1080. It's just that, well, the mainly reason the 1080 Ti is still good is I'm always playing games at 1080p. I'm not trying for 4K. Because I'm streaming and recording often as well. But if I wanted to play games at 4K, yeah, and also stream them, I'd kind of need a more advanced card. And since I have been playing on like a 4K gaming monitor for like years now, it's like, it feels like, oh, it's going to waste. 4000 series will get scalped, so get a 3080. I mean, hopefully that would bring the price down to 3080s, though, if they focus on those. So we got that. Where am I at on the map? I'm near the canyon. Just got past the mine. What is that? I should search the ruined church in town and find the evil within. Alright, I guess I wish there was like a direction if I'm heading that direction, but alright. I guess we could have gone across... Ooh, there's that spirit thing. Could have gone across the bridge, that would have worked too, but I took the long way down. Free to meet a scalper and rob them. Well, I don't want to go to jail for a graphics card, you realize. I don't know if that's worth it.
Who ordered double-barreled shotgun to the face?
Hello, beautiful.
Better stay dead, pal.
Didn't expect her to do like, oh, I'm so hot and bothered, you know, southern damsel.
The whispers told me.
Ow, ow, ow.
I will make this moment last forever.
Fuck. Well, dead again.
Right. Let's stretch those dead legs.
Well, I got some stuff to sell you, Mr.
I would
Shaman.
go towards the town.
Tongues. Tongues. Fork. No, more tongue. Fork. Golden nugget. Trader will pay well for this item. Another golden nugget. Silver plate. Trader will pay well for this item. And what's this? Bowler hat? Bottle of wine, not the fancy kind. Reduces damage from ethereal enemies. Okay, I'll keep that. This sack. Small sachet given to you by the shaman. Seems to contain some herbs and minerals, but you dare not open it just yet. Cannot be sold. Alright. 153, let me know. Could get a bow. Preferred weapon for experienced hunters who move silently and kill unseen. Wonder if it's any good though. Nanize the virtualized geometry that allows for millions of polygons per mesh without murdering performance. However, that requires a complete change in asset creation workflow so that it isn't getting adapted overnight. Luckily, it gives other advantages to normal modes too, like the infinite lawn. Yeah, I remember them showing it off pretty much every time they talk about Unreal Engine 5. Stick with the guns. That's what I was thinking of. I don't really want to like split it up too much. So I guess I'll buy more ammo. I did use up a lot of shotgun ammo there. I'll keep the rest of my money. Eventually I might get enough to buy that. So this time I need to make sure I'm going to have my dynamite ready before I go down there. Actually, this time I'm just going to run across the damn bridge. They're going through the cave. Well, actually, no. I can just, like, go down the quick way. Are there silver bullets? Yes, I've got silver bullets. I said they're best to use those against, like, spirit enemies, which are, I'm guessing, are those glowing skulls up there. But they aren't attacking me right now. I guess they only attack if you walk across the bridge when I went under it. Actually, what kind of ammo? I got short ammo, silver short ammo, and golden short ammo. Damage inflicted increase. Okay, but I've only got 3 rounds of that. Hold on. I ran a Dutch. Actually, no, it was a sexy prostitute with a shotgun. Well, she was also an undead monster, but you get the idea. Looks like there's like stuff over here. Let me see if I can get this. No? Alright.
Haven't had so much fun in ages.
Fuck, I'm missing. Ah! God. Not worth it to keep missing shots. Aiming in this game, I'm like that you're associating the bad aim with the game and not me. I appreciate that. I don't like that you have to sometimes wait before you can like loot someone after they're dead. That's a little annoying. What did she have on her? Another tongue. What that tongue do? Or a tooth? Oh no, this is the they all. Okay, she's had a full-ass shotgun and a rusty shotgun. Looks like a piece of rusted iron, but it still works somehow. Holy shit, they put the original Sonic movie model. I actually saw that, you know, the ugly Sonic as like a cameo in like some Chippendale movie, right? Hey, you might as well get some use out of that CG. That's like a... you know what? We'll use the gold ammo. Those look a little... Actually, no. What? I got Molotov. You know that you can unload weapons to find no corpses? Unload weapons you find on corpses to salvage ammo from it? I did not know about that. Oh, shit. You're not dead from that?
I lay thee to rest.
Good. I'm bad at video games. I'm actually quite good at them, really. I've beaten many in my day. So, how does it, do you know that you can unload weapons you find on corpses to salvage ammo from? So that shotgun you've found, right? Well, it's the first weapon I've found off a dead enemy. Check that from, so, same as this, rusty revolver. I don't think he's got any ammo with that, though. It's actually just a rusty revolver. But I can sell it later. So how do you unload a gun? Unstock ammo? There we go. They actually do this minigame where you gotta keep your inventory proper, chat. Doesn't feel right otherwise. Not just a cameo, he's plot relevant. I haven't seen the movie, I just saw the clip of where he's in it. That's all I've seen. Don't need two of these though. Oh shit, that's a lot. Okay, dynamite for that place. Holy crap. Or actually, let's save the dynamite. Use an... Oh, that's wine. It's gotta be the dynamite here. Healed my null. Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. How you liking this game so far, Chad? Does it seem like a good, you know, time to you? Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. That was the right call. Oh, health potion and a tongue. Oh, sweet. Forks.
You can never have too much of those.
Okay, that looks like a much better axe than what I currently got. So let me drop this one. Wait, that takes up 2. Okay, never mind. Is that movie one of those Disney Plus gonna paid additional $30 to watch? Oh, you mean like on their streaming service? I don't know. Wasker, hello cousin. Wasker, Albert Wasker. I mean, he had other clone, brothers and sisters, so it's possible one of them is Wasker. Yeah, that's everything. Good haul. Moving on. What's up, Gamamat? How you doing? I'm gonna watch you stream now. Hey, welcome to the stream, Gamamat. Hope you're having a good night. I'm playing, like, Spooky Western. The game. The movie. The music video. Chad, how familiar are you with the very niche genre of video games that got turned into a movie, and then the movie got turned into a video game? It exists. Those games exist. There's very, very few of them, but they're out there. Street Fighter is one of them. There's actually a Street Fighter game based off the Street Fighter movie. It is not good. It basically looks like if you took Mortal Kombat, the old 2D Mortal Kombat games, and used Street Fighter characters. Ratchet and Clank, that one too, right? Yeah, it doesn't happen too often where a game gets turned into a movie and then the movie gets turned back into a game. But, there's only a few... Okay, that's a lot of shit. What is that thing? Gold ammo, maybe? Stealth, plus a stealth attack? Actually, maybe use my axe on this guy. Oh, someone saw me. Slept for 5 hours, do not confuse me. I'm not, I'm actually telling you the straight truth. Oh, slime. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Heal. Don't want to get more death. No more death. Takes a while to heal, though. Luckily, he was too dumb to follow me up. Alright, you get the accent.
Make this land of you.
Listen here, son. This here... Oh, yeah, Wasker. Oh, yeah, the Wasker. The southern Wesker. I forgot about that bit. Also, I should level up, shouldn't I? Looter. And then what else do we want? Large and... fuck. Ah, shit. He was a bit tough. Play the game based on the movie, based on the game, an actual advertising line for the Ratchet and Clank remake. I'm guessing, though, they did that intentionally, just because it sounds, ridiculous. Let's see here. Got 2 more points to spend. What do I want them? Reload trick. Better grip on your weapon of choice can change a lot. Decreases firearm reload time. Weapons not using gunpowder. Reload 50%. Gotcha. Increase effective distance for headshots by 50%. 10% chance to find additional ammo while looting? Yes, please. Wesker is one of my favorite bits that happen watching the streams. Well, to be honest, it's the same bit done over and over again, like complete global saturation. I mean, there's only so many lines of it you can actually say, and make it entertaining. He's just like, basically Wesker is likable because he's such a stupid, hammy villain that he's like every bad villain trope all rolled together into one, that he becomes interesting just because he's so generic. And you know what? The guy acting him clearly has a lot of fun doing it. Consider Albert Wesker the Tommy Wiseau of villains. Like, you can't help but like crack a smile. Like, clearly that man knows what he's doing and loves it. Almost dead again, though. This is not going to go in well if I don't find, like, a save point soon. Or, like, a checkpoint at the very least. Where am I at? Okay, we're going into the canyon, so it looks like there's something back here, though. DC Douglas also did Legion. Yeah, he's done quite a few voices. He also did a book in that Nier game I played. Check the special effect on that axe. What is it? Sneaking is more efficient. Well, pretty much that's what I've been using the axe for. Which is like, hey, sneak up behind someone, you do more damage. So this is just like double damage right now, right? When you're tighten your grip on the axe, it almost feels like it's guiding you. Can I use a bandage to get a little bit of health back? Okay, I see spooks, so we need silver ammo, which is all I can actually currently have. I was gonna ask you who would win, Wesker or Kefka, but then I realized that Kefka actually did a... Yeah, Kefka would just... Yeah, sorry, the guy, like, was a god by the end of the game. Wesker was only wanting to become a god. And that seems like it's gonna be kind of hard to shoot. Yard, after you've done the Souls games in Elden Ring, have you checked out the Demon Souls... I played the Demon Souls remake first, actually. It went... For me, I played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and then I played Elden Ring.
Never gets the job done.
So I'm guessing the casket around the body protects it, so I need to blow that off first, so... Shotgun, please. DC Douglas is in JoJo. Who does he... I think he plays like the old villain of season 4, right? The guy about hands, the serial killer guy? So quickly. Alright. You have been cursed. Seek help from a totem of soul. Poison, potions, artifacts may also help. Died too many times.
Lament ye, poor soul, for there is a stench of a curse upon you. With each curse, you will grow weaker and weaker. But maybe we could
Axe
help.
works best against combat. That's what I used against the first one. I was like, you know what? Maybe the shotgun will do it too.
It could be arranged, yes. We would even do it for free. But we need a certain thing. Let's see. We need feathers. Their properties will help us drive the curse away. But not any feathers. The ones from the Birdman will do just fine.
To lift the curse, I need to bring... I actually got a feather.
Cursed again, are we? Ah, we could we? Yes, definitely. We seek the cursed gold, the shining metal of doom and corruption. Bring it to us, so we may hide it from the
FF6
mortal
Dart stream would be cool,
hands.
maybe someday. Resident Evil Knight, Wesker is back. He doesn't do anything, but he's back. He just says stuff.
You got the gold. Bury it beneath this totem, and we shall bless you. We can do many things, but you can only select one. What will it be?
I want to have cat's luck, make me sound like a fox. Bless me with brute strength of a bear, pay 1 gold. Give me magpie's ability to spot shiny things. This gives me more melee attack power. This one makes me more harder to detect. Probably the luck, right? DC Douglas. Or probably we're just gonna like say DC Douglas is in every game. But he does. Oh, I didn't realize he's doing the narrator voice in Sekiro though. I guess I'll go for the luck. Every blessing lasts until you die? Oh. How do I give you this feather to get rid of my curse, by the way?
Cursed again, are we?
Yes. How do I get rid of it?
Spirits won't reveal anything new to anything else. Spirits, anything else.
I mean, I thought I was gonna, like, use the feather to get my weakness taken off, but no. Alright. I'm a little confused.
Yes, then.
Alright, I don't really need the rusty knife. Or the rusty shotgun, I don't believe. The rusty pistol's kind of, yeah, rusty revolver. Same thing. Just making sure they're not random, so we'll go with this one. Yeah, this rusty knife. Yeah, mine's better. Alright, so, what can we need ammo. We always need ammo. I would buy a potion, but god, those are expensive. Stock up on bullets. Alright, I have a feather, but maybe it's not the right kind of feather I need for this guy. This remains from Birdman, though. So I don't know why I can't give it to him to get rid of it, but whatever. Switch ammo type. A lot of the enemies stay dead, though. That's a nice touch. It would get kind of annoying if they actually did wake up. Oh shit, I'm going a little too fast there. But, Johnny, you still there? Make sure everything's not busted. What's the next research stream going to be? Possibly Beyond Good and Evil, if I play that next. Which I'm currently possibly planning to do, so, you know, that'd definitely be a research stream. Let's take care of what this fucking thing. I need the axe head, though. Old school? Is that, you know, I guess that technically is old school. It's like Xbox generation and PS2 and stuff.
Ashes to ashes.
Nothing but a tongue from it, huh? Beat that on PS2. I originally played it on the GameCube. It's 20 years old. Yeah, I think, I mean, I wasn't complaining. I mean, it's been out for a while. And I don't think we're ever getting that sequel, so I might as well play it now. Okay, those are the Birdmen I need to get killed to get my stuff. Or at least get rid of the curse taken care of. Else? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. Well, you really cannot dodge bullets in this game, can you? No sequel? I mean, the technically hasn't been cancelled yet, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Well, this guy's getting to see me often, isn't he? You know what? Well, now I'll take that potion. Well, actually, you know what? More money. More ammo. Now we're pretty well stocked. And I shall also buy the potion. Actually, no one will be good. Read the rest of your message of... must I? No sequel? No... Anyway, I did. Didn't really change it much. Were you just here 2 minutes... When I die, I'll respawn there. That's where the current totem is at. So yes. The way this game handles dying, once you die like so many times in a row, you get like a new curse upon you. So right now I'm enfeebled, which I think affects my stamina regeneration. It's a joke, it's a bad one. Just so you know. Where's the punchline then? Turns out this game is actually way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm dying a lot. Alright, the bird guy's over here. Let me not, like, make footsteps and alert them this time, like I did last time. Kind of like the death mechanic. It's alright. The enemies stay dead, though, so it's not really, like, you're not losing much progress, you're just getting weaker.
Good ammo.
So this guy was clearly inspired by the main character of Blood, right? He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna blow a hole through you. Right, also, they're missing an opportunity to let me wield 2 pistols at the same time. Shit. Oh, they have friendly fire. The guy was shooting his friend in the back. Nice. Feather. Gun. Bullet. Why were they killing the horses?
Good ammo.
Where'd the other one's body go? I killed 2 of them here. You with 2 pistols? You can't even hit. I mean, yeah, I'm barely hitting my shots with 1 pistol. I mean, Jack has a point. Alright, so there's that. We have a feather now. Hopefully they'll let me actually use it. There we go. I'll keep those guns and sell them. Good price. High price, stranger. Right, didn't I die down here once before? I feel like I did. Silver rounds. So I don't think the the auto loader for revolvers had been invented yet, right? But it's like that's how we're reloading this gun for the rest of the game. It's really hard to.
Not welcome here.
That guy. Be careful around them. They actually pack quite a fucking punch. Am I hurting him? You don't know. Could be. Guess I'm really still going to use this, aren't I? It's a bit difficult to do when I'm in the middle of a canyon. I think those bullets did nothing to him. Just wasted ammo. I mean, I had plenty of the ammo at the time, so I was like, yeah, I can, like, shoot these guys a couple times. You love the reload. Yeah, it turns out only Ocelot loves reloading slowly reloading a revolver. No one else, you know, is like cool with it. There's like a big ass demon down there. What? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that was uncool. Ah, fuck. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Or not. I survived. Let me unload these real quick. I need the ammo. Good shooting. You're pretty good. You missed that opportunity. Alright, moving forward. How do we deal with this big-ass bitch? I mean, I don't even have to be here. There's gotta be something good, though, right? It's like an optional area full of, like, tough, high-level enemies. Shit, there's those spitter guys. Not wasting the bullets on them. I've got a conga line coming. Crap. Like one hit and I'm dead, you realize. What? You're chasing me out of town, partners. I want to waste more bullets. Die! Come on. That wasn't very effective on him. Yeah, Woolworth here.
Again.
Yep, I'm got another curse growing up. Well, I can get rid of one of these curses now.
Cursed again, are we?
Yes. Can you get rid of it?
A blessing, yes. You got the gold. Bury it beneath this totem, and we shame. Talk to us when you stop.
I don't know how to use the feather to get rid of this. Like, I've got a feather on me. Like, lower, I mean, right? This is what he said I needed, the Birdman feather. Fighting the Birdman of Alcatraz, well, we'll call it that.
Cursed again, are we? A blessing. You got the gold. Cursed again,
I need
are
the...
we? Spirit.
Is this mechanic not in the game yet?
Anything new? Anything else?
So you're just stuck with your curses when you get them?
Dead man walking.
So this shitty gun, this shitty gun, this shitty gun. Those tooths. Alright. You know the drill. Buy ammo. Don't need the shotgun ammo though. Pretty good on that. In fact, I don't think I need the silver ammo either. However, I probably need to use the shotgun more. We'll go ahead and buy it. That spirit is very excited to see gold. Well, there's a very, very easy joke I could make there, but I'm not going to. Ocelot kind of sucks in Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5. Well, that's because he's Liquid Ocelot there. And I definitely didn't feel like that was a more interesting, you know, version of his character. But I mean, would have been better at the very least if he had used Liquid's voice instead of Ocelot's, I feel. Since that's what they were going for. Internet says you need more feathers. Oh. Thank you for looking that up, though. I mean, I've got 2. I'm guessing I need at least 3. Video game rules and all. Metal Gear Solid 5 too. Well, true. That's because I went with a different voice actor who doesn't even try to sound like the old version of it. Couldn't because the Japanese voice actor for Liquid died and they decided to just make him sound like Ocelot. I feel like it's a weak reason. I mean, they can have differences in the, you know, the US and, you know, Japanese version of it. I mean, I guess maybe it's a cultural thing. They wanted to respect the guy's role, and they didn't want to do it. But I just think for the US version, it would have been stronger to do that. All right. Let's see. It lowers max stamina by 10%. Does not... Okay. Effect does not stack with other... Okay, you can only have one Birdman feather up at a time. Reduce damage by ethereal enemies. Yeah, nothing really is gonna help me here. Every year, Cam Clark, Liquid, and David Hayter would meet at Comic-Con or whatever, and Cam would say, brother, I mean, wouldn't you? I'd totally do that. Acid Gland. Increases isn't... Oh, nice. Nice loot drop. This time, okay, we got the shooter guy and 2 acid spitters down here still to deal with. And the big one. I don't know what he does yet. I'm gonna guess though, he takes a lot of hits to go down. He's pretty big. What am I doing? This is a bad idea. Yeah, stand. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Am I chasing the skull or what? Or is it... I'm not really sure what's going on. Uh-oh. How did you get ahead of me? Yeah, we don't go down there again until we have more stronger weapons. Because holy crap.
I live again.
Yeah, you're getting used to it though, buddy, right? What game is this? This is Blood West.
Dead man.
It's in early
walking.
access. Do I have anything to sell?
Speak.
Nope. Just give me more of the, the bullets, sir. Map, canyons. Enemies took a shortcut. I don't know. That one just seemed to appear out of nowhere. I was a little confused. Yeah, let's not go back down there because I feel like that's like a high-level enemy down there. So we'll get around to that again. In fact, let's go across the bridge. Which I'm pretty sure is where I was meant to go to get to the town. There's a reference to the other video game whose name I can't remember. Well, it wasn't a very good one if you didn't jog your own memory. That curse is really starting to affect my health right now. Really need to get more birdman feathers. Jim wasn't right about that. Ocelot's JP voice actor died and they're recasting with Liquid's JP voice actor, hence the name change. I mean... Well, the name change I always figured made sense because he did take over his body, so... Yeah, it would make more sense if Ocelot's voice actor died, since they probably got someone older to play him. But yeah, I still think it would have been better if the English version had Liquid's voice there. Just based on what the character is supposed to be portraying at that point. Where am I? Okay, we're heading towards the town, right? Yeah, the town. Help, since he's basically faking it. I mean, he did believe he was, Liquid. That's what the whole, hallucinogenic hypnotherapy was all about. Same way, like, Naked Snake, or like Venom Snake believed he was Big Boss. You remember now it's a reference of, yeah, this game has definitely, like, the voice actor is our character is definitely trying to sound like that guy. I've never played Blood, I've just seen it, played. So I know the voice actors are like menacing, like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot you, kind of stuff. Ugh. Ugh. You know, weirdly, I was trying to like hold that sneeze in because I didn't want the enemies to hear me. Can I kill anything anymore?
To rest.
Nope, apparently cannot kill anything. Well, full curse now.
I'll walk this earth.
Not only have 80 health. This game is a little tough, chat. I'm getting just sanded. Oh, that's why they didn't die. I was using this silver ammo. Crap. I don't want to waste that either. Hey, give me some regular bullets, would you?
May your footsteps never.
Is that more than 5 at a time? Maybe that's it then. I liked her performance in the original game. Liquor Solid 4 used Twin Snakes version. Blood was Monolith Productions' first game. I don't think they own the rights to it anymore, though. How many... I have to wonder, how many curses can you have stacked at one time? Does it just keep going? I've got 2 already. Alright, we'll see. Hopefully, we're kind of maxed out on them. Atari owns the rights to Blood, I think. Yeah, that. But who owns the rights to Atari? Atari is one of those nebulous companies now. Like, it's not really the same Atari as it used to be. It's like owned by several like holding companies or something, probably. Oh my god, there's another one here. Oh, we can store stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take that. That. Need the bag, though.
New face around these parts? Come in. It's safe here, unlike most of this area. One of those bravados looking to make a quick buck? Just don't come back to me crying about all them monsters. All I care is that I get my share, and I stay out of trouble.
Got a plan.
Listen, there really isn't much to say. You certainly figure this place ain't normal or safe. Don't expect a warm welcome from the locals either. But if you know your stuff, you can make a coin or two pillaging and scavenging. Or killing monsters, if you're so inclined. If I were you, though, I would just stay quiet. And if you really want to get to the heart of the evil, well, you're on good track. There's an old burnt church around here, and that's already quite nasty. But where's the money in that? Better to scavenge whatever you can, sell it, and leave the damn place to rot for all I care.
Trying to reset your sleep schedule and it's not working, it can be rough. Usually you have to start waking. It's a lot easier to wake up and just make yourself get up at a certain time than it is to make yourself fall asleep at the same time every night, I found. Okay, you got a lot more going on. Let's see. I got $100 on me. How much do you want? Oh yeah, definitely $1,200 for that. The good pistol. The Orb of Night. So shiny you almost use it as a mirror. What is this stuff? Green Snake. Well, the total resistance of physical attacks for 15 seconds. Revolver. Okay, that's better than my rusty revolver. It's like 22 damage for what? Versus 17 for this. We got that shotgun. Axe, combat. Do you have any feathers? What is this? Soul Catcher. Max stamina increased by 50%. Effect does not stack. Any coin made of gold. Apparently, yeah. I've been selling those gold coins off. I found I should have done that. I didn't know I could give them to the totems for like special perks. But then again, they only last for like one life. An old watch with fine ornaments. It doesn't work, but every time you shake it, something rattles inside. A side effect to this is that it slows down time. Weird but useful. Map of canyons. Thinking of buying the pistol, but also 85. Yeah, we'll buy this pistol and sell our old one. Revolver versus the rusty revolver. Yeah, it's a pretty good upgrade. $4 for that, huh? And what ammo can we get more short ammo. And that's really all we're gonna buy. If you're interested in Monolith's Wonder Woman game, well, it's probably just gonna play like Batman, you know. If I had to take a guess.
Oh, good.
What do you got here, stranger? Notes on a birdman. Among all the weird spawns that plague the barren lands, this is the one that great number of people find the most disturbing, and I have to admit, there is something unsettling in birdmen, as they have been named. Remains humanoidal, walks on two legs, and from a distance may look even normal. Closer one gets to it, the more vexing the apparition is becoming, and when it shrieks, all illusions of any potential humanity vanish instantly. Each birdman is very agile and managed to maintain the ability to use weapons with a deadly accuracy. It's also able to dodge rapidly by flying, but only for very short distances. Silver bullets are deemed more effective if expensive means of... Oh, I didn't realize that. Slaying them, which puts them into the same group of monsters vulnerable to silver, same as spirits. Interesting. But name one game that she's ever had that she didn't have to share with other DC heroes. I don't know much about Wonder Woman. She hasn't actually been in many games, to be honest. As long as Monolith doesn't have another Shadow of War game. Well, like I said, it's probably gonna play like that with the Nemesis. I don't know how the Nemesis system was gonna work though in a game where you're like, when you're used to like actual villains with, you know, characters and special unique powers in a Wonder Woman game. But it'll probably play very similar to any other superhero game you played recently. You know, you leaping back and forth between enemies like you're fighting on ice skates or something. Where's the totem I just saw?
Cursed again, are we? Spirits won't reveal any.
Answer is 0. She's been in a bunch of Justice League games. Yeah, probably like mobile games, right? But I think it's her first time having a game like focused on her. So, I mean, what are her powers? She has a sword. She has her bracelets, which will probably be like your, you know, way of like activating witch time when you block it just the right frame. And you got her lasso. Well, she had the invisible jet though. Is that still a thing she has? The invisible jet. Did they include that in any of the recent movies? That was always such a weird thing to give her, wasn't it? Like, she has an invisible jet. They saw me. Why can't I use my gun? Oh, because I didn't equip it. Also, didn't her weakness used to be that if she got tied up, she lost all of her powers? Oh, fuck. And that was mainly because the author who, like, created her or wrote her was really into BDSM. What?
She's dead.
Way back in the golden... Yeah, I guess they had to get rid of that, weakness, right? Probably wouldn't fly these days. Feathers, thank you. I wonder, still, I'm surprised that flew back then, though. It's like, wow, because BDSM was not exactly looked, kindly on. Like, you pervert into... Well, then again, comics in general weren't looked too kindly on, so maybe they can get away with it. Her weakness was if she was tied up by a man, yeah. Specifically by a man. So how'd they explain away her losing that weakness, or did they ever, like, even try? She's like, oh, no, that doesn't work on me anymore. An actual quote from Wonder Woman's creator William Moulton Marston: "The only hope for peace is to teach people who are full of pep and unbound force to enjoy being bound. Only when they control of self by others is more pleasant than the unbound assertion of self. A human relationship can we hope." Yeah, it definitely sounds like he's definitely into BDSM. What up, you handsome bitch? What up, you sexy whore? But that doesn't really work as well, does it? Tried to put a positive with an insult, and it just didn't come out right. Sorry about that. I was experimenting. Here's a kissy sound just for you, though. Hopefully that makes it better. Yeah, try. Yeah, there was an effort was made. An effort was made. Probably shouldn't have been made, though. Oh, fuck. Is that a Stetson? I can't wear it? Didn't the creator of Power Girl have her boobs get bigger? And I just know that she's famous for having the boob window. Like, yeah, and they tried to claim it's because she wanted to be like Superman. Yeah, she didn't feel like she was worthy of it, so she just had it empty. I remember reading an article about that one. It's like making a Wolverine or a Deadpool game. Those two can't exactly be shot to death, yet both of their solo games, they can be, well, I mean, it's the same thing if you want to make a Superman game. He's gonna have to fight a bunch of mook regular enemies, and they'll be able to, like, kill him by punching him to death. Come on, Superman, I'll be the one to take you out with my taser stick or something. Missed. That missed. Fuck. Holy shit, why is there so many? How'd you miss? I don't know. What did I just try to throw? I didn't know if I... What was that?
I walk the line.
I had something I could throw? Whatever. Do a oh, I do a feather? That's not what... Okay, no. No, apparently I tried to, I think, right? Weird.
Hey, you have a minute? You could help a fella, and thanks, pal. So here's the deal. I know of a few places worth looting, and I am sure something is there that can make a good buck. You bring it to me, and I'll share the spoils with you. You find anything else, you keep it. I know there's
Also,
an
on this same
artifact
topic of like really stupid superheroes and their weaknesses, wasn't Green Lantern used like he didn't work, his power didn't work anything colored
I
yellow?
don't have enough courage to fight him or sneak
Like, oh yeah, some guy's wearing a yellow shirt, can't capture him.
and I will pay you.
So does he still have that weakness? I gotta just wonder how do you deal with that if you're a writer? It's like, oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that part. That's still a thing and everyone mocks him for it? I'd mock him for it. It's like, hey, I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt. Are you still a superhero in front of me? Tastes like heaven. Okay, we can sell the cigar box. Don't need the bird bend note. That. Buy ammo? Yeah, sure. I'm thinking of buying that too because I kind of need it, but whatever. Dynamite. Green Lantern was weak to wood. Weak to wood? Okay. Turns out most superheroes are easily dealt with. Alright, let's not try to like get the entire horde after me again like last time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alan Scott's ring couldn't affect wood. He was even the first Green Lantern. Like, but why? Are they like cosmic bounty hunters or like police officers? So if they just fight, what if they're up against like the Thing or something? Does the Thing, could like the Thing just wipe the floor with the entire Green Lantern Corps? It's like, oh, puny. Well, he doesn't speak like, I don't know why I'm treating him like he's it. I mean, the Hulk. He doesn't have that weight. Well, obviously, he was not very good. Not him. He was connected to the core. Okay. See, clearly I'm learning stuff tonight. Shit, the goddamn Birdman. Shit. Don't die from the fall. Ah. Oh. Switching ammo, but to kill a different type of enemy is a good idea, but it's awfully slow sometimes, and Okay, we have now 3 feathers, so we can start to get rid of one of the curses we have. But I've got 2 full curses and another one beginning. One Wolverine villain was like, well, if we cut your head off, you can't heal from that. And Logan went, hey, genius, how are you gonna cut through unbreakable metal? I mean, he can like heal from his head being cut off though, right? The guy like lost every bit of flesh he had and like regenerated at one point, I'm pretty sure. Good. More tongues equals more money. And nail that from here. Nope.
Lay thee to rest.
You know, all the stuff we're talking about, chat, still pales in comparison to Superman's, like, pink kryptonite that turns him gay. They don't even talk about that crystal anymore, do they? It's like, hey, Superman, you remember that crystal that just turned you into a gay guy? I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's just totally a thing. No, that wasn't a thing. No, I remember it. I remember you, like, you literally were gay for, like, an entire, like, episode of the comic. No, you're wrong.
Whatever gets the job done.
So you're incorrect. Never happened. It was a bizarro Superman. It wasn't me. Like, just how do you, like, concept? Like, yeah, I want to turn my superhero gay with a magic crystal. Or, like, a radioactive one. Like, what? You know, the weird thing is, though, that they could probably introduce the pink kryptonite as a good thing, though. Like, hey, this will, like, create more diversity in our title. Superman's now permanently gay because of kryptonite. There you go. World is at peace. I am near death. There's a crystal that basically gives him the munchies. Well, that's not even that bad. How do you get a reaction from that for radiation like that? Superman is a victim in almost every way now. Please be more... Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. It's a sensitive subject. Superman, I know about Superman's son. I don't really care because it's Superman's son. Does anyone actually give a shit? It's Superman's son. Just whatever. You can do whatever you want with, like, the sons and daughters of superheroes when it comes to, like, the stories written around them, because they're like, you know, no one gives a shit. Like, I couldn't even tell you Superman had a son until I heard he was, you know, bisexual or gay or something. Like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. Nice of him to not come out.
Let's put these to good use.
I'm almost dead again, though. People just read the headline, Superman is bisexual, and think it's OG Superman. More than likely, they clickbaited to make it look like that's what they were saying. Because I think his son is called Superman as well, right? So they get like, Superman is now bisexual and in a relationship. And like, but it's, oh no, but actually it's his son. So they probably clickbaited the hell out of it.
I will serve you anything you desire.
Hello, lady. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh, you don't have to sound sexy when you're trying to kill me, you know?
That was brief.
Combat kids. So yeah, all the like sidekicks and like children always like, eh, don't care. Alright, I'm gonna sell you some stuff. I got rusty pistols and tongues and fork. And now I can get a curse removed.
You're back and you did what we asked. Good. Now relax a little while and we shall do the rest.
Oh, that gets rid of all the full curses. Oh shit, I should have waited, because now I got one that's almost, you know, okay. Never mind, doesn't matter. Good. Okay, since Bruce Wayne is also, okay. I mean, he's rich, he can do whatever he wants. Wasn't he, like, knocking up Catwoman recently or something? I don't know. Superheroes nearly need to decide on what they're gonna be.
The whispers told me you were coming.
Need to be careful though. This lady's tough. Holy God, I'm nearly dead again. Did I at least kill her before I die?
No stopping me now. You're back.
Ammo, please, sir. Did Spider-Man and Black Cat... I think they've done that multiple times. Why do we care so much about the love life of, like, fictional superheroes, by the way? Seems like the weakest thing about their characters. Crap, now all those monsters that come back to life. Birdman. Let me get the silver bullets ready.
This place is wasted on my talents.
Man of Steel, Woman of... I've read that article. It's famous. Legendary piece of like, yeah, looks like all of our fiction is a bit shit. And actually, fuck. Now sometimes these hitboxes feel a little off. Shit, she's coming. Oh lord, she's coming. Shit.
You fun.
Come on. You got there you go. Thankfully, she only knows how to, like, catwalk shimmy. Alright, cool. So she should be dead for a while.
I may be going insane.
Game is hard, chat. And it takes a while to level up, too, I'm noticing. Why you're right, because she has a shotgun and she like kills me in 2 shots, that's why I was running. But also, good meme, use of the meme actually. I've left quite a few dead people over here, so we should be able to loot some tongues. Good money in tongue business, chat. Just realized how weird that sounds now that I said it. What kind of job you got, sir? I'm in the tongue and business. Okay. How does one get in that profession? They just do. Alright, let's go see what this lady was partaking of there. Anything at all? That feels like a hidden door or something. Or maybe just that's where like a shelf used to be, I don't know. Thanks. Good stuff. Doctor Strange is currently dead in the comics. His wife, Leah, is a current Sorcerer Supreme. Careful though. Some people might like, oh, spoilers! Then again, I've heard that most people aren't reading comics these days. Most people like switch over to reading manga. Is that right? That like manga is like killing comics right now?
That'll come in handy.
Need money.
Can always do with some more bullets.
Oh, the Justice League is dead? You mean as in the sales, or like literally, physically they're all dead? I just know I read recently that the manga, like, Demon Slayer is like outsold the entirety like of US comic market or something. Correct, easier to read manga, don't have to worry about them being rebooted every 6 months. I actually think that's the big strength of manga, is that eventually they come to an end. They don't just keep going and get a new writer and do a new series. Like, most manga eventually ends after like a couple hundred chapters, even if it's a long runner. It's killed by a former hero who turned bad. Isn't this just the plot of like, you're invincible now? That do anything? They also appeal to someone, unlike comics, which no one can relate to at all. I guess it depends on the... like I said, I've never been a comic guy, so the culture has already been lost on me. Never quite got the appeal. But manga I did get into. I did, like, get into reading manga, like, I started reading manga, like, literally right after I finished high school. That's when I discovered it. I was like, yeah, this stuff, I didn't really like it at first, because, like, I actually thought it was inferior to comics. Like, why is it all in black and white? Why is it in color? But eventually I just kept at it. I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty good. Alright. I need to find... Let me get in there. Why is there not a front door on this building? Okay, there is. I was right next to it, rubbing my nose against it. I'll tell you which comic you're talking about. You're quirky, misunderstood, and someone told me I could never be a superhero, so I copied the other hero and now became better at it. The tick boxes. Probably a lot of them at this point. First manga you ever read was Black Lagoon. I've read that. It's still going though. It hasn't come. The author is, you know, being very slow with it. I'm beginning to wonder if it's going to be another like, Berserk, where it never gets finished. No, the first manga I read was Berserk, actually. First one I was exposed to was like, oh, this shit's pretty metal. Reminds me of what it's like to be 8 and like think blood is cool. But then it actually got pretty good. And so like, I'll stick with it. And then I just branched off from there. First was Love Hina. That's like a Life is like a romantic comedy, probably, right? I think I've heard of it. Hey, jump, please.
You can never have too much of those.
Your first was the original Dragon. Oh, wow, I don't see that too often. Friend just bought a $50 Berserk book. Yeah, Berserk is a little expensive if you want to buy the books. Luckily, he's using those slow bullets.
That's just death.
Need to go there and get that bird feather from it, because I got another curse I need to get rid of. And we can sell this gun later. Your first you think was Pokemon? Oh, Pokemon? I didn't know there was a Pokemon manga. Well, actually, of course there'd be a Pokemon manga. What there? I've had YouTube start recommending me a lot of Pokemon stuff to me recently because, I was told recently that Ash is like almost like the most powerful Pokemon trainer, so I was like, yeah, I'm curious enough to look it up. Then now I'm like inundated with like YouTube videos like Ash's new sick team. It's like why it's the greatest thing ever. Like, okay, I didn't need to know that much about YouTube. Please stop. I literally already satisfied my curiosity. Top 8, yeah. He's like, well, once you're reaching like the top 10, you're like almost the best of the best. I mean, considering he's like, what, still 10 years old? That's quite the achievement for a 10-year-old. They really kind of messed it up by not having him actually age as a character, I feel. It's just so bizarre. Could you ever play Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song? Someone asked me that recently. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from it other than, like, I'd never played anything the developer has done, so I don't know if I'd like it or not. I just know it's like a Telltale style game, so those can be either good or really boring. Okay, what do we got up here? Don't have enough room for an axe. And make this jump. Nope. But I can get on it from over there, I think. Somehow. Pikachu's level should be over. Yeah, he should be like max level for a Pikachu, right? Has the Thunderbolts of Zid. Yeah, I don't really know much about what they're currently doing. I just, was like, had a quick laugh at it, like, okay. So does this mean they're also coming to the end of Ash's storyline if he's almost like the strongest trainer then? I mean, if he like becomes the strongest one, isn't like, I guess we're done with Ash. Time to move on to someone else. Is that why they introduced like a new sidekick character? I don't know the name of it, but I just know he's there. You'll take over the role of main character, brown-haired child. And then no one will care anymore because like this is an Ash. But how realistic could you have him like still doing Pokemon adventures when he's like, yeah, I'm like the best trainer ever? Probably not. I mean, but still, what would they do if you're like the best trainer ever? Like, who could challenge you at that point? It feels like, so yeah, they're like setting it up to like kind of finally end Ash's story or something. I don't know why I'm getting so like talking about that. I know practically nothing about it other than like a quick YouTube video search. And I don't even watch the show, so. But hey, topics. Oh shit. I didn't change back to the proper ammo to fight this asshole. Kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm drinking my potion now. Those guys can really follow you.
Freak.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta need one more feather and get rid of the next set of curses on me. Ash really might retire one day. Ash will retire from like world's greatest Pokemon trainer at age 11. If the way things are currently going, the way... Or however old he is, I'm not really sure. You don't like Pikachu because you like Raichu? I wonder if they would like have that be the finale, that it finally evolves into it or something. How else could you like one-up it? How do you even get that up there? It's on, I can't jump that high. I'm almost to my objective of the church, which is I think right over there.
My heritage.
Oh shit. Didn't know there was gonna be one of these bitches in here. Oh fuck, oh fuck. There's a lot over there actually. Birdman and your sexy lady.
I will make your dreams come true.
The freak.
Crap, let me get rid. I want the ammo out of that. So let's drop these stupid revolvers. Oh, okay, I need to like, okay. Hold up. Need to organize this a bit better. A lot better, actually. Shit, why do I have this so dirty? Come on, okay, we're spending some time in the inventory management right now. I got problems, chat. I need to fix them. Inventory is a mess. Wish I could just, like, swap it. Here we go. Okay. I need to sell a bunch of this stuff I got to me. Kind of cluttering everything up. Okay, there, that'll do. Alright, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, shotgun. Let's just drop the fucking axe and I'll pick the shotgun up. There we go.
We'll need that.
These I'll take back as well. Okay, Birdman now. Silver shotgun bullets will do too, right? Exactly. Oh, he had 2 feathers on him. Alright, good stuff, chat. Be proud. I'm a good player. Ash has over 20 years of experience. He's been in a time loop this entire time and no one's realized it. That's how you can explain his skill. Here we thought he was just a child the entire time. Nope. He's actually an adult, pays his taxes and everything. Anything in here? Nope. I need to go back and sell all this stuff I have before I go to like my objective because I am loaded up. Sell the stuff, then come back and go to the church. Oh, that's how you get up there. Alpha Sapphire is okay. Okay, we're still on Pokemon. I got you. What's my favorite cartoon theory? Cartoon theory. I'm not sure, because I haven't really ever looked into too many cartoon theories. Also, first time from default player. Hey, Dartigan, what are your thoughts on the possibility of The Last of Us remake coming out at the end of this year? I don't think you need a Last of Us remake. And I mean, is it going to be just making it look prettier? Because I can't imagine they're going to be trying to retell the story right now when there's, or anything like that. So I really think it's unnecessary. I mean, it's already been re-released once when it came onto the PS4 with better graphics, so... And it still looks good. Why does it need it? I don't get it.
Keep your eyes out. Once I thought
It's like we just want to release it to keep it in everyone's mind while we work on the third game is what I feel from it. Right, so this... That... Oh, that. Oh, that. I'll keep the drinks. Strong alcohol. Sure, we'll keep it. So this. Alright, now we got some money. What do I need? I got plenty of actual regular ammo now. I just need silver bullets. This guy doesn't sell them. Well, he sells silver shotgun ammo. I guess we'll buy the silver shotgun rounds. Wouldn't mind the Molotov, because we might be getting into a boss fight. It's too expensive, though. Maybe they could remake The Last of Us into a better game. Well, The Last of Us 1 is actually a pretty good game. I don't have any issues with that. It's the story of 2 is the one that's a bit of a bitch. You're back, you have very thick burrito. What did you put in the burrito? Because I am a man who likes a good burrito. Everything is too expensive in this economy. What about you? No. 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 I wouldn't mind having that, but no money for it. Oh yeah, more of these can be sold. Guess I'll just keep my money. Joel's a piece of shit, though? Well, every character in it has a, is not exactly a good person. It's just the context around why they do bad things. That's meant to make it important. Alright, so let's reorganize the inventory again. I'm not gonna like get rid of my curses just yet, since I only got one on me, and it's not that bad, I don't think. We'll just leave it in stock. Actually, one of these I can keep down here for like the thing. There's ammo down here in the corner where it's nice and tidy. Okay, that should do. Alright. Let's go to the church now. Are you sure the vaccine could have been prepared? What? Rice, refried beans, grilled chicken, cheese onions, and strips of red and yellow bell. You went fancy. Yeah, I usually go with like beef and rice and the cheese. I tend to make very cheesy burritos. I don't know. I like a big melty string pull in my burritos. But usually just like refried rice, goes good with it. I feel. And yeah, it's pretty good. I keep it a little bit more simpler than so. Just like mainly the meat, the seasoned meat, and rice. I'll like, put some different sauces in it and the cheese. Did you hear that Rockstar and Remedy are working together to remake Max Payne? Yeah, I know about that. I'm actually glad that at least they're getting Remedy to do it. I'm interested in if they're actually planning to just make a better looking game, or if they're actually going to be taking the opportunity to rewrite the entire plots of those games. And if they're going to be releases in one game, or they're going to release one at a time. Joel did do something terrible, but he was relatable, and we like him regardless. I think that's what Last of Us... Yeah, I think that's the big crux and the problem with The Last of Us 2, is they tried to do something similar with Abby. Is they took a character that you played as, and you know that she's a terrible person, but she redeemed herself somewhat with her actions. Which is exactly what Joel did, but they did it so ham-fistedly that it didn't really mesh well with anyone's beliefs. Like, when you start playing as Joel, he's a normal dude. And then like, the world goes to hell around him, and he had no choice but to, like, survive in the roughest way he possibly could, after losing his daughter. So you have a better understanding for why he is the way he is. Abby literally just, like, was born into that world, and just chose to be a terrible piece of shit, essentially. Like, yeah, that's just me. And what's more, she never had to feel remorse over the way she was. She just got to be like, save some kids, and like, yeah, I'm good now. Abby can go die, and well, I mean, any character is, can be, salvaged, Maybe one day they'll like maybe in the third game she'll get a proper like, no, shit. I want that though. Let me put this axe down again. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Much better. Let's see. This does 70 versus... Okay, that's actually a bit better. Here we go. Joel's a good father, but not great for the rest of society. The society is pretty much over. That's the reason you can have a character be a piece of shit, because there's no expectations on it placed by society. But Abby would just... the thing is, you can, like, see, Joel reverting back to the gooder person he used to be before the world changed him into a harsh person. Whereas Abby was always like a piece of shit. Well, except for when she was with her dad. You're like, oh, Daddy, I love you. And then, Joel killed her daddy, so that's why she got to be horrible and have an excuse for it. And then she, like, unremorsefully tortures a man and, prolongs his suffering for really no reason other than be a dick. Like, she could have been... If she wanted revenge or justice, she could have just, like, straight up killed him. Like, no, I want to, like, beat you to death slowly with a golf club of all things. And then she never feels sorry for that. Never has to have her moment like, oh yeah, I was wrong. Or anything. Not that she necessarily needed to. You still could have done it without that. It just that, she's kind of unlikable. Am I picking up a rock? What the fuck? I don't have any more silver rounds to deal with the ghosts. I'm going to have to rely on silver. These? Which one is the silver? Silver shotgun rounds. What is this game about? I'm an undead cowboy, and I've got to, like, make things right. Daddy saved a deer, so Daddy can't. Well, Daddy was also going to like cut the brain out of an innocent girl just for like the good of humanity. And even though that was kind of stupid because you can just do a biopsy, you motherfucker. You call yourself a doctor. All right, this is going to be some shit. I need to heal though because I'm almost dead. Oh, fuck. You ain't got no heads anymore. It's kind of wanting feathers, but alright. There's a feather. There we go. Alright. They also never really explained how they plan to turn a genetic mutation into a vaccine with whatever... Yeah, that was just a little bit of, like, science fuckery. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense they need to kill her to get the, the sample out anyways. You could literally just do a biopsy on her brain matter. Like, we do that all the time when we're, like, testing for, like, cancer, like, the brain. But, so that was kind of stupid. And yeah, I don't know how, like, just getting a sample of, like, her genetic would, translate into vaccine. It feels like there's, like, they're jumping over, like, several steps in the process on how you do that. But, it's whatever. Oh, decapitator. Okay, we'll get rid of the... Hold on. Decapitator. Nasty-looking shotgun. Small veins are visible in the wooden handle. Weapon has infamous bandit leader. While her name is lost the sands of time, stories of her deeds remain. Especially the ones about bandit love for making heads of his victims disappear in a red mist. Headshots gain about 5 HP. Okay. This does technically more damage, has better range, but you know what? Okay, I'm gonna get the, what's really funny was when I killed Abby's dad, I just meant to have dropped the scalpel by shooting him in the arm and he just died. Yeah, there's no way you can get away with not killing him. Didn't they also, didn't he look different in the original game too? They like changed it around in the sequel. He's black in the... Wow. They clearly planned on that to be a major character, Random guy that Joel killed in the hospital.
Stay down.
He had a mask on? Yeah, but there was other differences beside him having a mask on. That's where I need to go. Great evil in that whole chat.
You can never have too much of those.
Even if the Fireflies got the vaccine, they wouldn't have used it to help the rest of the world. They would have just used it to benefit. That's kind of the impression I got, that they would have definitely used it to bring people to their side against the military. There's no way they wouldn't have politicized that. Like, yeah, you want our vaccine? Then you have to join us and fight against the government or whatever was standing in for the government. I'm wondering if I'm guessing the Fireflies are going to be an issue again in, like, the next game. That's what they were looking for at the end of the game. Right. Doing good. Feeling strong. Motivated. Wasn't he a veterinarian? I didn't know what his profession was. I know he's, like, he could, like, apparently do brain surgery and also create vaccines. Oh, and, experimental fungal vaccines somehow, too. But I don't really care so much about that angle. I mean, obviously you gotta, like, take a few liberties with a few science when you have zombies involved. You can, like, yeah, I can, you know, do a little weird, get a little weird with it. Not that big of an issue.
Can always do with some more bullets.
Nora tells Ellie that there were no fireflies left. Yeah, but she was looking for fireflies at the end of The Last of Us 2, though. And it seems like they, like, went somewhere after that. Like, they found, like, one of their old bases, but it was actually occupied by, like, the horrible, like, cops.
Stay dead.
Come at me. I still do find it incredibly hilarious that, you know, at the end, here's one that I think I mentioned this in my video, but all of Last of It, one of the things that I feel like The Last of Us 2 did really bad was its message and how it betrays it at the very end. In multiple ways, but there's one most people don't pick up on, and that's like, for the most of the game, you're kind of like having the message drove into your head that killing is bad. And even if you're killing bad people, they usually have some redeeming qualities about them, and they're just like defending themselves, like from like what they feel is right. Like, usually whenever you kill anyone in the game, like, oh, they got Carl, he's dying, he's bleeding out, man. You know that stuff, right? But then at the end of the game, after all the first two, you're past the first part of it, you get this entirely third, you know, branch of enemies who are all just, like, so horrible. The game, just go ham on them, beat them to zombies, they're fucking evil. And they all happen to wear police body armor and work out of a, you know, police station. It's like, what message are you sending me, game? What message are you sending to me with that? Do you think the scars will return into life? The scars, you mean those guys at the end of it? No. They were just like there to be a convenient enemy for you to fight. Shit. That you could like not feel sorry for, and they didn't take much time to develop. How exactly did they plan to test that vaccine? I don't know. There's that's one of the things, like, when, you know, somewhat you can get away with, like, it doesn't really matter. I feel. Like, whatever, you want, like, to do that, be my guess. Okay, I'd like to get this round out, but hold on a second.
Let's put these to good use.
Good. Where are we going? Look, some bad guys who are anti... Well, I guess they probably were. They didn't seem like they were good people, but... It was so, like, clashed with the rest of their message that, like, you know, people may be violent and dangerous, but they probably are, like, that way for a reason, and then you just get people who are so violent and evil that there's no reason to feel bad about killing them. Which was the entire point of the game. It's like, hey, killing people turns you into a monster. Except for these assholes. Yep. I'm really not prepared to fight Birdman. Yeah, I'm actually kind of running out of room for all my bullets. The Rattlers are the faction that wear police body armor. The Scars are the faction that Yara and Lev were initially. Yeah, I just forget the names of some of them. I just know that, like, the end of it was, like, so stupid with all the, you know, the new enemies that are super evil. But it did give us Fat Geralt, so they were actually the most likable bunch. When you actually think about it. Did the Scars or, like, the military people have Fat Geralt? No. They did not. Infinitely worse. But I think here's the thing. Also, no, I don't think anyone was actually surprised that, you know, Joel died in that game. I always expected he would die in a sequel if they ever got the sequel. I guess it's just the method of how they did it, and they made it so cheap. That's why everyone pissed everyone off. Like, I wasn't sad that he died. I knew that was going to happen, but this is the end, you know, the method they chose. Felt insulting. Abby were allowed to get her revenge and come... How come the game was vilified? Ellie, yeah, I mentioned that in the video. Like, Abby gets her revenge, never says she's sorry for it, it feels remorseful, and then she gets to, like, rescue 2 kids and be seen as a hero. And then she gets to go off and, like, live apparently a better life with her new friend. After, you know, Ellie decided, hey, you know what? I'm not going to kill you after all because reasons. You're just like, what? But what about, why did you make Ellie miserable if it was over for Abby to do it? Is there, you know, like, what? Alright, okay, 3, yeah, we can deal with this, I think. Don't fall to my death. He fell to his death, that's fine. Oh shit. Why am I almost dead? I am dead. Fuck! Ugh. Again, Abby was shown to be remorseful in multiple points. Not really. I mean, also, it doesn't matter if you're shown to be remorseful. It's the act of actually being remorseful. She basically just sad that things didn't go her way is the feeling I got from it. It's like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't actually want to, like, stay with me. He wants to go live with this girl he knocked up. And, these kids are kind of annoying, but I guess they're alright, and I guess I'll take care of them. And, man, it sure is bad that all my friends are dying for, like, something that's all totally my fault.
Jim. That's good enough.
Alright, I need to sell some stuff. That's good. I don't need this anymore since I got the other one. Ooh, that's worth a lot of money too. Shit. Yes, please. Oh, the alcohol is just taking up spot in my inventory. Don't need it. What do we want for all that stuff, though? We can buy the bag. So now we can store stuff in this, and then there we go. That's a good purchase. We'll go with that. So how do we store stuff in this? Solid made backpack from hardened leather, a bit bulky but spacious inside, so... Okay, I see how it goes. So, I can't put that over there, but I can put some of the stuff over there. That's good, and we can sell that.
My name? Just call me Jim.
Okay, Alright, I've got, I'll wait till I have 2 curses before I try to sell, get rid of them. You're almost 300 pages into Insomnia, the Stephen King novel. Never read that one. So I hear it ties into the Dark Tower stuff, somewhat. I will give The Last of Us 2 one piece of credit. That big, like, monster boss you fight in the middle of the game as Abby was a pretty cool fight. I like this design. I have no idea how you get like that from the infection, but hey, was appreciated. All of his books do, not all of them, like, but he does include it in a lot of them. I believe the I don't want to give anything away in case it's a spoiler, but I think the character from the end of that book is awfully important to, like, the final Dark Tower book. So one way I can go, but I want to go check out that area with all the dudes who killed me last time. What do I know? Studios trying to do Stephen King. They did, but then the Dark Tower movie didn't do that well. That was supposed to be the beginning of the Dark Tower franchise in like Stephen King universe. Well, along with it, I think that was supposed to tie into it as well, wouldn't it? I believe. I've already been. This is not the right way. This way. Stupid ghost. Okay, I got a pretty decent amount of shotgun ammo left. Wasn't the Tom Cruise movie part of that too? The Tom Cruise movie? The one with the mummy? No, that was like something else. There's some other kind of universe they wanted to create. I think. Honestly, The Last of Us Part 2 need more new infected types, but only added one new type of infected. I mean, there's only so much you can do before it starts to get overrepresented. I mean, most of the enemies you fight are actually human, or the bigger threats anyways. Was this stack? The Universal Dark Universe. Yeah, I don't think it ever happened. I think they decided, oh, yeah, this is probably gonna work. There has been everyone wants a cinematic universe anymore, though. Don't think it's gonna work for everyone. Let's have all the pistol ammo in the same area. There we go. The Mummy bombed hard despite them trying to set up like half a dozen movies. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what was the last movie on? I mean, I didn't even pay attention to it. It was the one with Tom Cruise, right? Which wasn't even near like the original Mummy movies. New CEO of Warner Brothers wants to turn Harry Potter into the next Marvel. That's what the whole, Fantastic Beast thing is about, right? Saturation. Thank you, BJ, for the 100 bits. Alright, so I guess now I have to go down the stairs that I found earlier. This is just like for more stuff. It's actually perfectly timed. They always are. Somehow they find a way. No, the Tom Cruise movie tried to be more like the Brendan Fraser movies. Yeah, I don't think I just can't imagine Brendan Fraser and Tom Cruise playing the same character. Like, Tom Cruise doesn't really do that still, like, wacky, like, comedy. Poor Brendan Fraser, man. If anyone deserves a break again, it's him. The Darkverse. The Darkiverse. Shit. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, almost ran to my death. I'm still dead, I think. I'm still dead. There's a lot of shit behind me. Oh, they're killing each other. Thank you. Oh, well, no, they got me.
Again, I walk this earth.
Game is hard, you know. Alright, so we want to level up. Reload. Decreases firearm reload time. I think I'll go for that. That seems pretty good. Increase damage from bleeding. Stonehead. Alcohol doesn't work on you. Increase healing from bandage by 100%, huh? Can't stop hoarding anytime I want. Increase inventory size by 3 rows. Quick skin. Gives 50% resistant to acid and fire reflex. 10% chance of mobs range projectiles a miss. Be smart, not stupid. Well, I should self-learner. That seems like one you should get early. So we're going to save over that now. Also...
Cursed again, are we? It could be arranged, yes. We would even... Let's see. We need to call upon a mighty bear. For this, we need you to kill with brutality. Crush the heads of the cursed ones. Smash. Shoot them one by one.
Wait, the curse removal thing changes every time? To lift the curse, I need to kill some monsters with headshots. That's a little easier than gathering, feathers, but I thought that all of them were removed with feathers. I'm gonna hold on to that point. You see in 2012, wherever the original plan was for every monster like Dracula, the creature from the Black Lagoon, werewolf, get their... I remember hearing about that. Like, who cares about a bunch of, like, ancient monster movies? Like, was that a really dumb plan? I'm gonna play Evil Dead, the game I played it last night. But I plan to play it again once we get a team of 5 together. We played it with just me and Kate last night, and I really feel that'd be a much stronger experience if we had 5 people total. Really? God damn, you shot me from that distance. Okay, stop respawning the enemies. This is getting a little old. Sometimes they stay dead, sometimes they come back.
This land of you.
I need to get headshots to remove the curse, though, so it's fine. Dark Universe was actually good. I would have watched them. I mean, I never watched any of them, so I have no idea. I heard the It movie was pretty good. Is it weird that the sound cuts out for you? Do you mean like my audio or the game audio? It's only weird if both audio... Well, if both audios are cutting out and you know what the problem is, but just one? That would be just, strange. Should have bought some silver ammo. Forgot about it. Fuck. And that'll draw them up here, and I can, like, ambush them around the corner. Have you watched Resident Evil Infinite Darkness? No. Is that the TV show that I heard was pretty shit? Because it's like weird and dumb and not really Resident Evil. But I only really care about Resident Evil games. I never really cared about the movies. Honestly, I don't see why anyone watches any of the movies. They're all a bit shit. Game audio is really delayed for me? I'm not sure why. So the game audio is delayed, but my normal mic audio isn't? Could be OBS fucking up again. OBS has been a pain in the ass recently. Did you ever play the OG Resident Evil 3? No. Well, actually, a little bit, but not all of it. So I guess it technically counts as me playing it, but I never beat it. I think people just watch Resident Evil movies like guilty pleasure. I can understand that notion. There's definitely stuff I have as guilty pleasure, but I've just... The Resident Evil movies just always looked a bit too, stupid. An animated series that is truly a part of the lore, but they do Claire dirty. How do they do Claire dirty? By not making her tough enough or something? I'm not sure. The last Paul W.S. Anderson Resident Evil movie got him into some trouble, I think. Stunt woman lost her arm, and yeah, I think I heard about that actually. God, I wonder if you take more damage if they hit you in the back, because I'm starting to wonder. I want to go down there, so... Movies are really stupid. Well, yeah, not everyone knows it, though. Need headshots. Get! I'm gonna... Fuck! Are you... Oh! That was irritating.
That was brief.
What a dick move. Ran out of ammo. Alright, you can have this, you can have that. You can have this, this, and this. I don't know if I even want to keep these feathers anymore, but I'm guessing eventually the curse will be, undone by those again. Have you played any of the Transformers video games? No, I've never played I was never really into Transformers. Wasn't my kind of thing. Let me buy some silver ammo. Keep forgetting to do that. Or maybe he doesn't sell it. That's why they don't have any.
I am done with this plate.
Yep, silver ammo. No, you do not. Fuck. Oh well. Don't forget to sell things in the bag. What did I have in the bag again? I'm kind of keeping the feathers and all that stuff. I don't want to sell that. How you guys enjoying this game, by the way? Good stuff? You like? Okay, they're gonna kill me before I get back. I don't like how they keep respawning enemies I've already killed. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. I'm dead before I even get back to my spot this time. About Mass Effect Legendary Edition for 60% off, and the first game is so much brighter and colorful than it was originally. I don't remember ever seeing a big difference in the color between the games. Could be wrong though. I never really noticed and thought of it as like a colorless game. So you might be right though. I mean, they did come out during that era. All right, so I got 2 full curses and I'm starting on my 3rd, and I can't get rid of it until I get more headshots. Remember Transformers Revenge of the Fallen video game being pretty good? Playing as Starscream was... Yeah. Like, I know very little about Transformers. Except for, like, the 2 main characters of, like, Optimus and Yola. What was his name? Shit. I forget the main bad guy's name all of a sudden. Megatron, yeah, that was it, Megatron. I actually knew more about... I did watch Beast Wars as a kid, but that's never been made into a movie, so I know a decent amount about Beast Wars. Alright, there we go, thank God. Headshot for the Totems of Souls? Okay, I gotta head back to the totem. I'd rather like continue forward. Let me tell you, chat, if you want to know about Beast Wars, let me tell you about the tale of your Dinobot and his glory. Truly, if there was a Saiyan robot, it would be him. Beast Wars was being made into a movie. Oh, well, okay. I wonder if it'll be as, as legendary, though. Beast Wars is pretty fucking... It was like one of those first CG cartoons. So it looks like... It's aged horribly. It probably looks like absolute garbage. But you know what? It still has a place in some of our hearts. Beast Wars. I remember getting hype as fuck watching Beast Wars when they, especially once they introduced like the new trans metal stuff. I was like, oh cool, who's gonna get trans metal next? But now I just want to make the joke. I wonder which one of my Beast War characters will become trans next. And it's like, oh well, damn you, reality. You've given me too much joke humor. Shit. You know what? These enemies I'm killing remind me too much of the enemies from Amnesia. Transformers: Rise of the Beast, a live-action movie with Ron Perlman as Optimus Prime. I mean, I guess Ron Perlman could do a decent Optimus Prime voice. But what really matters though is who portrays Dinobot. Can you teabag? I can crouch, but you won't get to see it. Coffee? Nothing.
Oh, good.
What is this? This mighty beast towers above everything else and can crush most creatures foolish enough to get close in one swift motion. Legendary beings are more real than anybody expected. Turns out they are very territorial monsters. One could say they are guardians, but what would that be they are guarding? Behavior. Never dared to get closer, but even a distant observation proved fruitful as I witnessed how Vindigo came upon one of the scavengers. At first released a swirl of tormented spirits that chased the poor fool, then engaged in melee combat and finished him off quickly. The skull on its chest may be the source of its unique power. One can only assume that destroying this skull will make Wendigo even more aggressive and violent. I loved Beast Wars as a kid. I tried rewatching it recently. Holy fuck, the CGI. Yeah, that's like mid-90s CGI. Yeah, it's not gonna... It's aged horribly. But you know what? The story and heart is still there, probably. But it would be really hard to watch. Yeah, I agree. I don't remember looking like this as a kid.
Could always do with some more bullets.
I'm actually getting a little low on shotgun ammo, aren't I? Been using a little too liberally here, I feel. What is this? This is vision shit.
Looks like a useful
little seems to contain some herbs and minerals. Where am I supposed to put that at again? Someone asked me to help bring peace to one of the burial sites in the tribe. I should find their sacred cave and leave the packet he gave me there. Take the golden chalice to a totem of souls. Hell am I? Let me just continue looting. I believe there was another cave over here, right? Speaking of poorly aged CGI, remember I never get to watch much of Reboot because I remember it always came on at a time right as I had to go to school, but I do recall it being a thing. And it's like, you know, weird video game. It's like, actually, that was the very first CG reboot. I mean, first CG cartoon, wasn't it? I think, or at least the first one I was aware of. But hey, it was cool as shit then. It's like, hey, is this like, this is an anime, this is computers.
I will need that.
But I never really got to watch it, so I don't really have memories of it. I know the basic synopsis is like it all takes place inside a computer world, and like some user on the outside is like fucking with everybody in it. Transformers Devastation is a really good game. You should definitely... I mean, I just don't really care about Transformers, so I think is the issue. If it maybe Beast Wars, but the only one I've ever like had a thing with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, you die a little too quickly in this game. A little too quickly, I'm gonna say.
Will stop me.
You're back and you did what we asked. Good. Now relax a little while, and we shall do the rest.
Yeah, get rid of that one that was growing on me. Turns out that by winning games you kill little computer people that live inside the computer. Kind of fucked up when you think of it. Okay, first cannot be sold. Okay.
This item you have here, give it to us. We feel the dark envelope of the curse round it. We may be able to figure out its history and maybe trace the source. I hope you never had an idea to drink from this chalice, for it's definitely going to drive mad anyone who tries doing that.
One thing that I did watch as a kid was Buffy. I remember it came on so that the moment it ended I had to go to school, and then there was a rerun of the episode at night that was followed by Are You Afraid of the Dark? I fucking love watching those two. I never really watched much of the TV show Buffy, but I did see like the even older like movie that spawned it, which it was an alright movie actually, pretty good. But for some reason I never actually put the two together. I never realized that they were the same, continuation or whatever. Night Dartigan, hey, definitely you have a good night. You just noticed the NVIDIA Ansel icons are showing on the bottom right of your screen. Oh yeah, I don't know. This happened recently with an update, I think. For some reason I can't turn them off, but I'm also using display capture. That's why you can see them. Don't seem to be making much progress. I keep dying a lot, but I am making progress. I just found like an objective item. Play Omicron, the Nomad Soul. I had that game, but it doesn't run very well. Remember the CGI on Smallville? I don't think it was incredibly bad, but it looks pretty outdated these days. I mean, I can one-up that. Do you remember the CGI they tried to do in, like, the old Adventures of Lois and Clark? The even shittier Superman show?
It belonged to the Frenchman leading the sect.
I watched the Halo TV show? Nope. Have no interest.
Symbol of mockery, used in cheap imitations of Holy Mass. But as you may have guessed, with time, it was not wine being served inside this chalice, but blood.
I've heard it's pretty bad, and, like, Master Chief fucks in it, or something.
A blessing, yes? You got the gold? Bury it beneath this
No.
Gold always breeds greed and attracts evil. The tarnished fort is holding dark root of the curse. Be wary. The darkness flows deep and wide in that place. Anything else?
Search the fort. Master Chief had the sex and Cortana just sat and watched? Just who the fuck was writing the Halo TV show? Where did they get the idea that, yeah, like, Master Chief has sex and Cortana likes to watch? What a weird writing. What? How did you come to that? Did they just let some fan fiction writers loose on that script? Like, yeah, this is what the Halo gamers want to be interested in. Writers admitted they never played the... Why would they be allowed to even make something like that if they haven't played the games? Were they literally just going off like the wiki? Even if I was going off just the wiki, I could probably write something. I would not include a sex scene in Halo. The person who wrote the show claimed they refused to watch or play the games themselves and read the books so as not to disturb their vision. Well, they didn't really have a very accurate vision then, did they? They knew nothing about it. So what they do, just get told like, okay, it's about a space guy fighting aliens and he has a blue AI in his head. Go with that. That's all you need to know. What? I don't understand this notion that you have to go into something fresh and stupid about it to make something good. Some writers are like that, though. Like, if they're, like, tasked with writing, no, it has to be my own story. Not the story that people actually want to see. If you send the Halo TV show, that would be top-tier content for your... Yeah, but I don't do TV. Not my thing. Big twist is the humans are an evil tyrannical empire and the aliens are Really? Are you frickin' for real? That is so off base. It's no, it's retarded, not ridiculous. Use the stronger language. That is just... Wow, that's insulting. Like, legitimately insulting. Not again. Die. I don't think they even read the book. Yeah, apparently they chose not to. Like this, so apparently they knew very little about it, except for like character names, maybe. So what'd they do to the Flood in it? Or the Flood even in it? They're kind of important to the original stuff. Let me guess, the Flood are Master Chief's children, or like they're muted. I don't know. They're humans as well. The Flood have... Well, the Flood did use guns. They pick up off the bodies, they still... Who is making eating noises here? The only good thing about the Halo show is the fun... Okay, can I ask something? Was the sex scene at least good? Did they at least do that well?
Rid this land of you.
They got renewed for a second season, but did it really get that kind of use? The problem with the Halo TV show is that it is not faithful enough for the fans of the TV, while also being too derivative and confusing for newcomers. Yeah, I don't know who would be one to watch it at this point. Master Chief gets down... Wait, no, I don't think he has sex with a Flood, does he? That can't be the thing. How do you... why would you do that? Flood adopted a human girl... The Flood adopted a human girl? And that's the one Chief had sex... The Flood... The weird part of that statement is the Flood adopted someone.
Oh,
Holy crap, I didn't know it was this much of a train wreck. Also, 100 bits from Logical, they had made the show about puppies, it would be closer to the plot of the games, it'd still be wrong, but at least it wouldn't be exact opposite. Yeah, at least it wouldn't be insulting. I'm just like, the Flood can adopt people? What? That's like saying the Xenomorph adopted the little girl in Aliens 2. Oh yeah, she was adopted, she was actually, you know, the Xenomorph saw her as like a daughter. And Master Chief, and so is Master Chief like the father of the Flood? I'm very confused. I'm still not watching it, I refuse to, but you know what, we can make fun of it. Covenant kidnapped a girl because she can see the Halo... Covenant kidnapped a girl because she can see the Halo? Wow. It's weirder and weirder. So they don't even go to Halo in the Halo TV show. Xenomorphs are strangely sick. Well, yeah, they kind of are, but still, they wouldn't adopt someone. Covenant adopted some human girl because she has a genetic mutation that allows her to use Forerunner tech. Not all humans like in the games. Okay, that one is sort of okay then, if it just, but sort of like that, because sort of Master Chief was like that himself. But yeah, especially it's supposed to be all humans can use it, but you know, I can accept that change. That one's sort of alright, okay. But still, then they find out the Flood are involved with it, and she's like, Master Chief has... Why does Master Chief have sex with her? Is it actually like, I like you? Or was he forced? I'm just very confused about that part.
rest.
Oh, fuck. Birdman. Like, he had to be forced into it, right? I can't just imagine Master Chief just like, I gotta like, bone. I just got this stuff inside of me, I gotta get it out. He does it because he needs to... Literally, he does it because they need to breed. She's not adopted, she's more kidnapped, brainwashed. She looks human, and they both used to use, so they bonded over tragic... Oh. This is like a magical amount of stupid I'm hearing.
The freak.
Master Chief has his mask off. I heard they took his mask off. Which is another big, like, no. Master Chief is a fucking wall, dude. It sounds like the Master Chief who's actually has very little personality in the games is still better than what I'm hearing about right now. This sounds like someone who wanted to be a Game of Thrones writer wrote Halo. Like, I didn't get hired for Game of Thrones, but man, I'll show them what I knew in this project. Well, there's someone's watching the final finale. It's implied Chief dies and Cortana starts to pilot his suit like a meat puppet. Are Cortana and Master Chief even friends in this? Isn't like the Cortana actress the only voice they actually got from the games to be in it? When I heard from like the one trailer I watched. But then they did make her a blue hologram. She looks like actually a human. Right, yeah, that was the only voice, character. Like, yeah, we like that. We'll stick with that. That's for the fans. That'll be enough, right? I mean, Cortana's voice is obviously the most, but we don't want her blue, though. Make her look human. Halo show grinds my gear. Yeah, that sounds like one of the worst things. That, I keep telling chat, video game, TV, and movies, generally, for the most part, aren't worth it. But every once in a while, you get something like Arcane, which is actually pretty entertaining, though, I guess. Halo show grinds my gears in particular in a way because I am a firm believer that game adaptations can be 100% be good if you put any effort into it. Halo show just didn't, but at least, well, the Halo thing seems like it just continued the sad tradition of stuff like Mario movie. And, all those other crappy, video game movies that came out in the 90s and that, kind of like made no one want to do that anymore. Ugh. And it's getting a second. Do you think they'll, like, make it more like the games in the second season? At least with the Assassin's Creed show, they won't be able to fuck up the plot because the plot is garbage to begin with. Didn't the Assassin's Creed movie... They had 2 Assassin's Creed movies, didn't they? Or they only had the 1? I didn't really pay attention to them. I'm assuming they were shit. Bet you the creators wanted to create a sci-fi show and just I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but it sounds like the writers were incredibly ambitious and wanted to show off, and then they just really realized they just fucked up what they had. Like, no, this is better than the games. Wrangling for bigger projects in the future, Halo is just a stopgap in their career. Thing about some adaptations is movie people still look at games like some primitive thing for kids. They're all out. I mean, gaming industry is bigger than Hollywood. That's something some people still don't realize, that games pull in more money per year than Hollywood by a large margin. It is, yeah. See, people don't know that. Games, like... In fact, if I'm not mistaken, games pull in more money than, like... Not only... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Bad stuff's coming my way. Oh, it's still... 180 billion in revenue for gaming? Yeah. Keep in mind, a good chunk of, like, gaming money, though, is including all the stuff from, like, mobile gaming and all that, which makes way... To be honest, mobile gaming is, like, we're probably makes up the, more than half of that revenue from, like, the entire industry, because mobile gaming just makes bank. Alright, I don't have a potion, I just got bandages I can use. Why not? I need to equip the bandages first. Alright. Maybe I should use, like, the gold ammunition for this fight. Golden short ammo, 45 MA, damage is inflicted increased by 100%. Yeah. Only got, like, 3 of them, though. And I got very little ammo of all things. Where'd he go? Difference is how the money is distributed in Hollywood. The revenue, true, it is more concentrated in Hollywood. Honestly, video games becoming more mainstream has made the quality of video games worse because now companies are not appealing to their core audience. I think that argument only holds water if you're focusing solely on AAA games, because the amount of games that gets made these days, there's way more, but a lot of them are indie games. Look what I'm playing right now. This is a pretty good game, and could make a lot of people happy, but it's not a AAA game, obviously. It's just like, it is what it is. Also, hey, Spooter, thank you for the raid, man. How you doing tonight? What were you playing, by the way? Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh, fuck. Die! Oh, fuck. Ow. Oh. Vindigo heart. Twigs and small branches are growing out of this heart. Its similarly human heart is uncanny. When held in your hand, the branches seem to slowly move toward your skin. Vindigo anatomy is not explored much for obvious reasons. This piece of weird flesh was torn out of something that you would call a stomach. It is actually Vindigo's heart, or a heart of some poor bastard. Regens 1 HP per 8 seconds. Lowers max HP by 10 though. You know what? Sure. Alright, I'm good. I was playing Shadow the Hedgehog, super edgy, on my Pakistani game, Shadow the Hedgehog. That's an interesting choice. The one where he has a gun. Always that was one of those games always kind of like got made fun of for trying to, hardest to sell to like the millennials. Like they like violence, right, and guns. They like the Call of Duty Sonic essentially. Like it's Call of Duty just making boko money. We gotta put that in Sonic now. The reality is that AAA games are becoming increasingly more expensive to make. I'm aware, but eventually I think the price of them will come down as technology gets better. Like a lot of stuff in Unreal Engine 5, I feel, will help lower the price and time for development. Which means they have to cater to more people, so as more people, But I still think first-party AAA games don't have to like play by those rules, but third-party ones somewhat. Have you played Poppy Playtime? I think you might. I have seen it played. I know what it's about. You got like a hand that moves around, right? That you shoot forward to touch buttons. What is the damn fourth Chaos? And they gave the guy with the super speed a motorcycle. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? Did he like break it? Like, what would be the use of the motorcycle for him? I only remember Shadow saying disgusting black creatures. Really? Publishers will compensate on development costs by hiring top-level actors. I mean, they already do that. That's usually not the most expensive part of game development. What's your favorite video game show movie adaptation? You mean video game that got turned into a movie or show? Right now, it'd probably be Arcade. I've just recently watched it. It was pretty good. Mainly, I think it's mainly, though, because League of Legends didn't really have a lot of characterization to work with, so it's like, whatever, we can do whatever we want. At least I assume that's why. Star Citizen is becoming the most expensive. It already is the most expensive game ever made, I believe. And it's still going, because the development of the game is just like gets continuously funded. Maybe it'll eventually be put out after like a class action lawsuit. Like, damn Shadow, no need to be well, he's edgy, he likes 4chan humor, that Shadow the Hedgehog. Where am I? We need to go to the fort now. Jim wants an artifact from ruined watchtower. I'm right here. I don't know where I'm... Okay, ooh, I'm all the way over here. Shit. I'm very far away. What is Star Citizen? It is a space, sim game where you get fly ships and then walk around planets and space stations and all that kind of cool stuff. Shoot guns. Engage in the economy by being a trader or slaver or whatever you want. However, it's also been in development for like 10 years now, and it's also crowdfunded, so they just keep getting money. It's also got like a single player. It's got, quite the, legendary cast of actors, like, Luke Skywalker's in it. Okay, I guess we'll, like, see what we can do over here at the ruined tower or whatever. But yeah, I played with sunglasses on the whole time. I mean, I'm glad you actually got into character. Did you bring a trench coat? Trench coats are kind of like necessary to be maximum edge, I feel. How's this game? This game is pretty solid, actually. I mean, it's hard as balls. I'm dying a lot, but you know what? It doesn't matter if you're enjoying yourself, right? And it takes a while to level up, I'm noticing. I need 8,000 points now. Important to highlight that Squadron 42 isn't out and that the game basically doesn't run. I know you can play it right now, but like it's unfinished state. But I'm pretty sure it's like piecemeal, right? That's a good idea for the next stream. All that. Do you have a trench coat? Most people don't own trench coats, I feel. They kind of went out of style. Oh crap, that's a lot of dudes. That's where I need to go. How the hell am I going to do this? Just how the fuck am I gonna get through all that? I'm almost out of shotgun ammo, too. I guess I could use my Molotovs. That's the only way, though. Oh, crap. No, they got... there's the... Have you considered resending some of the video games you've played? Not really. I mean, that seems like I'd rather just make new stuff instead of like revisiting old stuff. I don't want to start remaking my videos. Don't see the point in doing that. Maybe some of my videos are like my older stuff isn't really that good. Probably a lot of it isn't actually. But I'm willing to let it like stand and see how people enjoy it in the future, regardless of its current quality. Hey, they can laugh at me all they like. Took a chance. Was brave, put out my stuff. And now everyone gets to judge it. What about Sinception, sending your oldest Sin video? There's already channels that do that. Like, there is some channel that... There's been more than one channel that's actually decided, like, I'm gonna make a video where I criticize this stuff. And if they want to do that, I'm fine with it. These things are hard to kill. Shit. Ugh. Trying to play the Ninja Gaiden Sigma games, and the first one honestly just sucks. You mean the first Ninja Gaiden game? I thought that was... that's the only one I've actually played, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm getting a lot of... I guess I can sell those for some good money now. Old videos are fine, and they show the progression of your art. Yeah, like I said, I just don't really feel the drive to remake old videos. Yeah, the axe is what I need for this, though. Come on, don't turn around. Let me get my stealth hit in. You're in a box, you shouldn't be able to see me. Good. Like that's hard because it's clunky, not because it's actually hard. What, this game or something else? Oh, you mean Ninja Gaiden? I don't think that was ever known for being clunky, though. Like, that was one of the games that actually helped sell Xboxes, I feel. Shoot this. Come on, that'd be cool to shoot. Alright, in we go. Thought the first one was really good. Heard the sequels were shit though. Yeah, I never really had interest after the first one. Wasn't there like a really edgy one that didn't have you playing as Ryu, but some other kind of ninja guy who hated Ryu? That was like one of the most recent ones they made, I think. Oh, shit. I've played the Need for Speed video games. No, I've never owned any of them. Was not a big Need for Speed gamer. I've never really cared much about racing games in general. It's not my thing. Everyone forgets a DS game. Was there a Ninja Gaiden DS game? Didn't you say Beyond Good and Evil is the best Ubisoft game? I was thinking of buying it. I'm actually thinking of playing it soon. But, if you buy it, make sure you get the GOG version, because I think the Steam version doesn't work. Though I'm not entirely sure about even the GOG version.
To rest.
Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, was that the one? Like, I didn't play it. I just remember it's like you play as like an edgier ninja, and you hate Ryu. On still an Epic, yeah, it's where I got it recently. Because when I bought the Evil Dead game. Final Fantasy VIII win, hopefully this year. I don't want to promise a date because I don't know yet. If I had to guess though, probably in the summer. As long as he never does Final Fantasy IX. I mean, I've played through Final Fantasy IX on the stream like 2 years ago. If you're not, I'm not making a video on it though, because that's like one of my all-time favorite games. Plus, it's also before my cutoff date. Okay, what do we got here? I'm new to your channel and stream. Oh, well, welcome to my stream, by the way, and my channel. But yeah, usually I don't send games that they released before 2001. So that obviously that one's not available for me to do anyways. And also it doesn't have it's all, text-based. Usually I look for games that have more modern storytelling techniques. Oh shit, you're still alive. Usually 2 shotgun rounds kills you guys.
With this land of you.
Would you ever send the original Deus Ex? Possibly, yes. I mean, I did record it when I played through it. What are your thoughts on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019? It was definitely a Call of Duty game. It was definitely a Call of Duty game. That's really all you can say about it, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's Call of Duty. I mean, it wasn't really like doing anything that wowed me. It didn't really disappoint me either, because I was expecting a Call of Duty game. If I've ever seen Red Faction, I've never played a Red Faction game. Those are, I know about them, but I've never played any of them.
Gets the jobs done.
Definitely a Call of Duty. You can put that on the back of the box, actually. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is definitely a Call of Duty game. Dartigan. Ah, fuck. Gonna be dead soon. There's none of those big bastards over there. We'll all be dead soon. Are you planning like something to take you out? That's where I came down at. Alright. Be nice if you got a sniper rifle in this game. Will I ever send Doom 3? Probably not. There's very little plot in that one. It's just like evil doctor creates a hell portal, then that's really it. And he's like, I'm evil and now everyone shall pay. That's really all the plot is. It's a very simple plot. Oh, fuck. Hello, good sir. You can't come with an arrow. Oh, you can come up this way. You've fallen right into my trap, though. Oh, shit, there's a prostitute. Yo, demon over here. I'm dead. You know, that's fine. That was perfectly fine. We made progress. What is the next sim video? Currently I'm working on the Dark Pictures House of Ash. Just walk around and shoot people like all Doom game, just slower and also darker. So it makes shooting people a little bit harder.
Good job. Give it to me, and I will pay you $200.
What'd I give to you? I forget what I gave him.
You have the eyes of a killer, and you move like a bandit. Yet, you don't seem all bad. Guess nothing is black and white, eh? Nothing, pal. Maybe it's time to move on. You're back.
Alright, I don't need all these things. Need the Vindigo note. I got all these feathers, so that I'm not using anymore. So I'm gonna sell those since I got like a full feather uncursed in the bag if I need it. What does this guy sell again? Okay, don't need that bag. I already got one. Two. What, 700 bucks on me actually? Did you see the Silent Hill leaks online? Yeah, but I don't get, worked up over Silent Hill leaks because people are tearing themselves apart over those games. Every couple months there's like a new, like, oh man, Silent Hill possibilities, and it just always ends up being nothing. And I honestly think if they try to make a new Silent Hill game, it is almost guaranteed to suck massive amounts of ass. Everyone just setting themselves up for disappointment after disappointment by getting excited over, like, possible leaks. So I'll believe something when I see a trailer, and only then will I care. To me, the series is basically dead, and I don't really give a shit. It hasn't really put out a good game in a long time, even when they were still making them. It happened only once. Is this like a one-use only item where you can use it anytime you want? Time slows down by 50% for 1 second whenever you aim down the sights. The effect may happen only once per 5 seconds. Okay, so I see how it works. Like most of my money if I want that, though. What does this do again? Max stamina increased by 50%. I kind of really like have like the 1 second slowdown with the when I aim down sights. That heart artifact seems bad. This one regains 1 HP. It basically just gives me, it takes away 10% of my max health, but it does give me like 1 tick of health back every 8 seconds. And since we're only dealing with like 96 or so health right now, it actually will eventually fill me back up if I'm not doing anything for a while. So I'm fine with it. This one I don't really need on, so I'm not always a big... Most of the poison enemies I don't come across too often. 8 seconds is a long time. Health is hard to come by in this game. Let's see. Thinking of buying the stopwatch, actually. Anything else is too expensive than I might want. Wouldn't mind having a Winchester, though, actually. I feel like it's got the most range, and yeah, that might be good. What ammo does it use, though? 15... Does a Winchester actually hold 15 bullets? I gotta assume that's not correct for a Winchester rifle. No, yeah, according to this one does, though. This one, if drunk, each missed shot costs 15 stamina. What? Will you ever send Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2? More than likely. Usually the way I do Call of Duty stuff is I send the newest one. And if there isn't a new one that year, I go back and do one of the older ones. I think I'm either getting the stopwatch or the Winchester rifle. And 1 second of slowdown. You can only use it every 5 seconds too. It might be good though for nailing those headshots. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. It's mine now. Alright, we got 116 left on us, so not too shabby. We'll save that for buying more ammo. So, open my bag. This thing away. That'll do. Okay. Seems good. Alright. Lots of young men in bags in this game. What young men in bags, huh? What are your thoughts on the fact that we are getting a Tales of the Borderlands sequel? We are? I wasn't aware of that. I thought the only thing they were working on right now is, the, Wolf Among Us 2. So I hadn't heard about that. Is that true? I mean, fine, I guess. I'm not really that interested in the Borderland universe, so... I mean, I guess it's alright. For people like Borderlands. Whoever's out there who likes Borderlands. And wants a story-focused adventure game on it. I always felt it was a weird mix for that kind of gameplay. Since, Borderlands is all just shooting people. Confused, there's another remaster of Modern Warfare, and then another Modern Warfare into... But one's the remake of the original one, and one is a reimagining of the original. Kevin Spacey and COD with the boys vacuum seal. You want Kevin Spacey back in COD? I mean, he's basically become a COD villain in real life when you look at his actions. Advanced Warfare, Telltale isn't working on it, just Gearbox. So Gearbox is making another Tales in the Borderland game? I'm wondering if that means it'll actually have more than just like the Telltale style gameplay. But hey, I'll take a look at it when they have it. Did I level up again? I did not, did I? Close to it though. What is this? I guess we can try to like go back to that burial site we were trying to make our way to before. And maybe finish up with that, since we only got so much time left. That way we actually get that junk out of my inventory for the next time I play it, since it's a big bag taking up all my space. Just have to kill a big-ass demon down there, though. Kevin Spacey is playing the role of Kevin Spacey. Well, it's a very intense person, It's a very, intense character, I should say. I do like how weird Kevin Spacey's story became after he, all the accusations, because some of the people that were accusing him ended up dead. Which is a big, wait, what? And then he, made creepy videos, before they died, hey... I forget what he said, but it was, really bizarre. You could always turn it into a conspiracy theory nonsense, probably. Those Let Me Be Frank videos, or yeah, and then the person who's accusing him, supposedly committed suicide or something, or was killed? The fuck? Don't cross Kevin Spacey. And don't sit next to him either. Problem is now, all these, even though I came down here before, all these enemies are back alive. At least some of them are. Good. Ever come down this way? This has me right next to that fort. Or some other fort. Really, the fort towering above the town must have something to do with the curse. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go next, actually. But I really wanted to just, do this side quest of this guy. He was right down here. Actually, no, where was that? That was somewhere else. It was back... Shit, where was that? That was a super bummy because I always liked Kevin Spacey and just about what everyone did. So it's always makes it worse when oh, it turns out they're a scumbag. Yeah, this is actually the wrong way. How do I get over there? Was that in a cave or something? And I just missed it? Could find their sacred cave and leave the pack. Okay, it was back in a cave somewhere. Did we forgive him? I think everyone forgot in the sea of creepy men being creepy. No, I don't think anyone forgave him. They just like everyone got more interested in other things. Was it down here? Also a pedo. Like I said, I just know that he's like tried to like come on to like some dudes.
Charming little one. Let us dine.
Shit, why am I throwing rocks? That's not gonna work. It's bad, 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 bad. Held nothing back against Kevin in your advance. Well, that was like the main crux of my comedy. How could I not? There's no other game with Kevin Spacey in it. Let me just leave that on the table. My arm is getting stiff. Well, since I've been back to this guy.
Yes, tainted one.
You sell silver bullets, which I need. And I don't really want the bow, though. I'll buy your ammo. Yeah, I need to get... I guess we're not getting rid of that bag tonight after all, because I don't know where to take it. It was down that cave somewhere, though. So down here, and it goes over there. I didn't find it before? We'll try one real quick, try to get in there and do it. Big John Stewart not making a joke about anything. That's one way of putting it. So it's like down in there, then across from it.
His death.
Good. Right, so now we just go through here, and then we go across, and we get that guy's like thing where I can get rid of that piece of garbage and take up inventory space. Isn't this where you start? Yeah, but there was something I didn't do here before. See this bag? Well, this bag in my inventory that trader gave to me up there? I can't get rid of it until I do this quest, so I just, like, it's taking up inventory space, and I get rid of it by taking it right there, which is right across from me. Swimming over this way.
Done.
Like, maybe it's over, I don't know, somewhere down here.
Ashes to ashes.
How much better I've gotten headshotting. Don't know what it is, but this game is just missing something to make it actually fun. It is an early access, so keep that in mind. But I'm actually enjoying it. I don't have an issue with it. You do have to like this kind of like, sim game almost. Though, not everyone's into this kind of stuff. Let's see, that's not the right way. This way? Missed. However, the damage values are way off because I just fucking died again. You know what, I guess next time we play this, we'll have to like do that. However, I'll probably be waiting till this game gets further along in development for playing it again. Is my idea. Because I don't really like playing too much of an early access game. What happens if you rest here, by the way? Nothing? What are your favorite sins? Remember in my Rise Son of Rome review when I said the Roman Colosseum was... Oh, that one. I remember that one, actually. Not complete until Nero's reign. That's like Ubisoft putting the Eiffel Tower in Assassin's Creed Unity. Well, that's pretty much... Well, they did. They did put in there. They make it like some kind of weird memory thing, but it's in there. This is an alpha? Yeah, this is an early access. This ain't finished. Size reminds me of that game where you were on a train and then into a vampire, the Dark West or something. People were talking about that earlier. I never played it, but I did see it in magazines back in the day. Ugh. So, chat. Thinking of ending it there for the night. I feel like we made some pretty good progress. Dark Watch, y'all. Never played it? Who knows? Maybe they'll get a new game someday. But hey, sexy prostitute monster lady. There you go. Save and exit. So, chat, that's gonna be it for tonight because it's almost midnight. You know what? I feel like we covered a lot of ground tonight. A lot of conversations, really good ones too. So thank you for that. So, I'm assuming I'm streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided or not. Really, I need to make progress on my script, so I might decide to take the night off to like work on that. So don't be surprised if there's no stream tomorrow, but I would like to. Other than that, I want to thank you all for being here and being so goddamn chill. Excellent, everybody. All around. Well done. Also, thank you for any bits or subs or gift subs. And if you're new here, hit the follow button up there. And if you want to join my Discord, I recommend typing the Discord. Oh, there's actually already a Discord code in chat, so you can click on that. Or you can scroll down and click on the Discord banner. Works the same. As for me, I'm gonna try to get some sleep in the night. Discord code in chat, exactly. But hey, thanks for guys for showing up tonight and watching my stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think games like this actually make for good streaming material because I can just constantly talk to chat and not have to focus on cutscenes. Like I said, I probably won't be playing this next on my stream. I might be playing Beyond Good and Evil. I haven't decided what I'm doing next. But hey, look for something a bit more story focused though next time. Alright chat, we'll leave it at that. You guys have a good night, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Peace everybody.